Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
We're here on a Saturday, talk all things hoops. Before we get into it, I remind you to leave a like on the episode, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Numbers on the Board is 5 shows a week, if I'm doing my math right.
Yes, we are.
2 on Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 shows a week. And in between that, you got Teed Up. In between that, you got Small Ball. So the Enjoy Basketball Network is where you want to be.
And they're going to be seeing behind the scenes, P do 3 shows in one day.
In one day.
One day in less than about 5 hours.
And y'all bogus because y'all
right.
get up out of here as fast as y'all can.
Definitely do.
Hey, I don't be trying to hold you back. Sometimes we get a little chatty. We can stay for like 20, 30 minutes. And
That's true. That's true.
add on to your time.
If
So.
you ever need somebody to come two-man with you, I'll stay with you.
Hey, my boy.
Because I know it can be hard doing that many shows. So if you ever need somebody,
What about you just replace them completely for 1 week? Teed Up with Darrick Miller next week.
That's his product. That's his choice.
But he giving you permission.
He didn't. That's you giving me permission.
Now, this is what I want to ask y'all. What's worse, doing the 3 shows, but I'm already here, or coming in on a Sunday that could be an off day? So if you was about to do
yeah.
your own show, which version would you rather have? Since you already here, just do it, or
That's tough because, that's Sunday. Because what time do you come?
that's crazy.
Oh,
Depends on how I feel.
you pick your time?
Yeah, of course. It's my show.
Yeah.
It come out on a Monday too.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not
but
like
yeah.
it's, yeah.
I've been doing, since football stopped, I've been doing about noon.
Yeah.
Just come in this early.
Yeah, I would probably, that Tuesday, I might just have to stay that extra hour.
Yeah,
And just
I would
use-
rather
Yeah.
do it that way.
Do you see, like, is there many people here?
No, it's only me.
That's
why
why
I
you
told-
have to use the key
You and the
fob.
security guard.
Yeah, that's why I told the story where I went into the bathroom once and a dude came into the bathroom when I was brushing my teeth and I was like, he must think I live here. Because it was a Sunday and there was only 2 cars out there and it was mine and his. And he could have been 3rd floor on the opposite
Bro,
side.
he don't
but
play.
He was in that bathroom.
One time I came here and the doors was locked. And so I went to like the main doors to see if those were open. And I seen the security guard, he just sitting
Oh,
there.
no, he not going to open that door for you at
He
all.
just sitting there. And I'm like, you're not going to even check to see.
Because he like, if you belong in here, you might have that card.
Yeah.
I came in and watched the Super Bowl, and it was empty. I was the only person in here. It was a little scary, I ain't gonna lie.
I told Christian we got to do a skit
Yeah.
of this big-ass building where it's just one person here overnight.
I remember I was streaming once and I had ordered some DoorDash and KB in the chat was like, bro, do not walk out the room without your keys.
Yeah.
Oh, that
That's
would have been
GG's,
bad.
Because ain't no way to get in here unless one of us.
And then sometimes
come
I'll
help
be
you.
over there recording,
Yeah.
and I had the headphones on, and I can't hear nothing. But I'll be swearing that I'm seeing something over my shoulder
Yeah.
over there, and I gotta keep taking the headphones off, like, cause we done had a time where I was recording Teed Up right here, and people from the building walked in.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
am I tweaking or is somebody in this room? And I'm just seeing, I'm like, hey, what y'all doing?
What was they doing?
Trying to give a letter. Slide down the door.
It's crazy that people in this building just walk into people's.
But you know what's crazy? The last studio, remember people would try to walk into that one?
Oh yeah, I remember the T-Mobile. Was it T-Mobile?
I don't know what she was doing. But like people will walk
Yeah.
into rooms.
The dude that owned the building that walked in there a couple times.
Yeah, he did walk in there.
Shout out to Dave.
He was looking for that rent.
I didn't know him.
Shout out to Dave, but Dave ain't really had no sense.
He had to be like 87. Just chilling.
Remember one time we was talking? He was like, yeah, my wife just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yep, like,
he said-
like yesterday.
We
Like it was that fresh.
Yeah, it was like, Dave, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, but you should have led with
Yeah,
that.
you
We
just
in here.
he just dropped it down on us in a casual conversation.
You walked in, man, what y'all in here doing? Oh, doing a podcast.
It was important though that he told us because she was in charge of like all of
rent
the
and stuff,
payments and all
yeah.
of that. So he's probably letting us know like you hit me up now because
But he could have led with that.
True.
I feel like he talked about the Bears at first and then was like, yeah, my wife died yesterday. And we
Yeah.
was all laughy, joking, and was like,
Whoa.
damn. Yeah, but shout out to him because I
out to
still
them.
be parking over there. Well, I did park over there. I got the new car. I don't have that.
All the
sticker in his
sticker.
sticker.
Yeah.
And I still got keys to the building.
Oh yeah, you
So
ever need
if
to
I
go to the
need to-
bathroom?
Yep.
It's right there.
that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
shout out to my boy.
We got to drop the mic.
Yeah, this gonna seem a little bit unfair to James Harden, but this is just for like a basketball world type question. How much would a ring do for him? We already know he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, one of the most accomplished players, one of the best players of all time. I'm just saying, how much is a boost? If somebody like Shea wins another back-to-back or something, it's gonna give him a lot. somebody like Anthony Edwards wins it, it's going to give him a lot. How much would it give James Harden?
A lot.
I think it does more personally than like overall ranking wise. Because it's not like if you have Wade over Harden, I don't think a championship's gonna change your mind. I think you just want Wade over Harden. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's gonna change too much. I think it's gonna be an accomplishment for him because he's been trying to do it for 16 years at this point.
At that point.
And he's been on so many different teams, and to finally get over the hump is gonna mean a lot. But to me, I think my opinion about James Harden doesn't change because I don't have any super negative things to say about James.
Yeah, I think regardless, I think he's the top 4. I think he's going to be up there with Kobe, Jordan, Wade, and then Harden's right after them. So I think he's still going to be right there unless some people probably will move him right above Wade, which I completely understand. I mean, the dude averaged like 37 points a game and it was almost giving you a
Some people
triple-double.
already have him above him without
Yeah,
it.
and I think that's fair.
That's why I think it does a lot. I don't think everything has to be in a vacuum of ranking. Whether he get above, he's never going to be above Kobe and Jordan. And if you want Wade or Harden, that comes about a personal preference. But it's something about having a career like his and then reinventing yourself and evolving to the player that he is now, and then winning it. Because if they win it, that means he did something significant.
Yeah. That means he actually got over the hump of that playoff choker that they.
Yeah, he
that's
played
on
a
his
role.
tag.
Because guys in our era of growing up, at this stage of their career, it's almost kind of like Tracy McGrady with the Spurs or Ray Allen.
I was thinking Jason Kidd with the Mavs, kind of.
Jason Kidd with the Mavs is a good one. Ray Allen with the Miami Heat.
Carmelo in Houston or OKC or Phoenix. Or,
He's still
Portland.
highly featured and would be a difference maker on a team that couldn't previously get. That to me is something that's significant. Now it don't have to raise him above nobody, but it's the cherry on top of a amazing career where this dude was a 6-man, turned MVP, turned 35 point per game scorer, who was taking one of the greatest teams ever assembled to the wire, then stopped being that scorer, but still maintain all-star level play as a full-time point guard, and then later in his career helped elevate a younger team that couldn't get over the hump to win a championship. That would be like a remarkable career that would have to be a case study because it's not the typical one.
I don't know if y'all
Most
remember.
typical stars win it in their prime.
Yeah, that's the way I was kind of looking at it. Like, regardless of how small the puzzle piece is or how big you think the puzzle piece is, it's the final puzzle piece to the full thing. And if James Harden gets it done again, I've been posing this question, I think, for the last few years of like, who would you want to see win a championship? And I think James Harden comes up like every time because he's obviously done so much. You want to see him get that cherry on top.
I just think what's amazing about him is that he's been such an Iron Man. Like the dude just
that's something
consistently
wrong, yeah.
plays a lot of games every year, and he's going to consistently be on the court for his team. And this is a dude that sometimes in off season people be like, he look out of shape, or like when he wanted to get traded from Houston, dude, he was looking big as hell. And then he got to Brooklyn and he got right back in shape. So it's like he's been a shapeshifter throughout his career too, but he's also managed to stay an Iron Man and stay healthy.
Never missed the playoffs. Like he's always there.
Streak is still alive, baby.
Yeah, and this is I don't know if P said when he was talking about his career, but he started as a 6-man.
Wait, he just didn't listen? What he was talking?
I heard him talking.
That was the first.
But like I didn't hear the 6-man part.
Did you see the AI video?
The AI video? No.
It was like some AI video or AI
Allen Iverson or artificial
No.
intelligence?
artificial intelligence.
Artificial.
What was his thing? What
I
was
think
it
he had
about?
teamed up with some company.
Yeah,
They did, like,
he invested in some AI
Yeah.
company, so he tweeted about it.
Oh, okay.
But it
Oh,
was showing his career through AI photo or videos and stuff.
Our-
That's a bit weird.
Him winning a championship would be reminiscent of like, prime quarterbacks. Who's a prime? Like Josh Allen is in his prime.
yeah.
And the expectations to win the Super Bowl. Imagine he don't win the Super Bowl and it's like, man, see, but then when he's 38, he go sign with a young, really good Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. Damn,
Yes.
I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
Matthew
thing
Stafford.
is Matthew Stafford, Lions teams was never a favorited team to have won.
But he was also so damn good.
He was good. But yeah, he won one.
How old is Sam Darnold?
He ain't that damn old. Was
Yeah.
he 31? 30?
Oh, I didn't know. He
And
just look old.
he was never.
He just look old.
He was never a Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So, but yeah, it's like to win a championship, to be a difference maker in a championship. 28.
Damn, he's still young.
That boy was seeing ghosts.
He was seeing
That was
ghosts.
a long time ago.
That's why I feel like
Yeah.
he was at least 30. But
Do y'all remember a few years ago in the offseason I did a Russell Westbrook career ranked video?
No,
Remember
I
that?
don't
Where I looked
remember.
at every year of Russell Westbrook's career and ranked like his best season to his worst season.
Okay.
Oh.
That had to be like 2020 when everybody was bored in the house. I want to do something like that for James Harden too.
Oh, that
Because
would
I
be
think
nice.
it helped me appreciate Russell Westbrook a lot more to like really go through every single season, obviously not every game, but like every season individually.
Yeah.
Talk about the best performances, the storylines. I feel like James is one of those guys, especially like in his last 3 to 4 years in Houston. He was doing what he was doing so consistently that you got bored that he was dropping 30, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
And I think that if I go back, probably when it's all said and done in a couple years, go back, I'll reappreciate that peak that he had.
what does that say about the game? Is that people could have gotten bored with that?
I think it says
mean,
more
it's
about
evolving.
humans than the actual game.
Yeah, because I mean, him and Russ were just doing it like regularly. They were going triple double for triple double, and like it got to a point to where just got accustomed to it.
Because I think that happens with all forms of media too, right? If your favorite artist is dropping banger after banger after banger, it's like, yes, it's cool, but like, you know, or your favorite TV show is on season 32. It's like it's cool, but I'm kind of bored. What's new?
Is that how
around
you
here?
feel about The Simpsons?
I've gave up on The Simpsons after a long time ago.
No, I was just talking about the talent standpoint to be able
Oh.
to have something because most of the time you are able to get bored with something because there's other things. Kobe was always a mainstay for me. I was never getting bored of seeing Kobe because it wasn't like 3 other Kobes. You know what I mean? You have Kobe McGrady and that.
Do prolific shooting nights get boring for y'all?
What's
No.
an example?
So like if Conker hits 8 or 9 threes, like
'Cause
that's
it's-
still
No,
exciting.
no.
It's something different when a player get hot and the
Yeah.
emotion that's in the arena when somebody hit 3 threes in a row or something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there was a moment.
It depends. I don't know.
There was a moment in the Nuggets game yesterday where I think Jamal was out, and Jokic just gave him like 10, 12 points straight. And nobody could check him. It was like, I love seeing that type of stuff.
Yeah,
But
like
that's just
30
a dominant takeover.
Yeah, that's just
He talking about like
Like
if Luke
Con
Kennard
in
hit
their
8
game
threes.
a couple last night, they were down by like 7.
Yeah.
And he had 2 back-to-back threes, and that's a home game. Eric Collins on the call.
Yes.
And it's like that.
Aaron
I
Collins
wouldn't get
makes
tired of
everything
that.
feel important.
That's very true.
Yeah, if Duncan Robinson has 8 threes, I'm gonna be like, okay. But I ain't gonna be like, I gotta run that tape back.
Oh, yeah, no, I
I
see.
gotta
what you
run that tape back, man.
There's a bunch of videos like this, like best heat checks moments.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Remember he was
compilations.
It was like in the summer you just be watching them because you
Oh, yeah.
was just dropping them in the group chat. These all the time. Damian Lillard heat check got crazy.
Remember he was reacting to him?
Yeah, I think we should do more reaction videos. It's so fun to reminisce about.
We
stuff
got to
like
do
that.
some like
because it's so much we
some of the
forget about.
60s, 70s videos. that-
You on your own with that one.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that one. That's your show.
You on your own with that one.
That
boy.
should sound boring.
Maybe it's not though.
They told me, hey, they
just
said,
can't-
they said the NBA was better back then.
Who's they? I can't believe they are still alive to even tell the story. 60s and 70s?
It is.
Okay. Last night we did see Jayson Tatum come back.
My
Finished
boy.
That was so beautiful.
15, 12, and 7. Started the game.
Man. No minutes restriction.
No
He
minutes
played almost
restriction.
30 minutes.
Would have played more if they weren't,
Yeah.
putting belts
I
out.
was when they said no minutes restriction before tip off. I was like, whoa. I was expecting to see Tatum for like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe at most. The fact that we saw him from almost 30 is pretty impressive.
So what's the excuse for the other guys that be on minutes restrictions?
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Aaron
the-
Gordon was on the minutes restriction yesterday.
I think the Celtics trying to win. Well, he got one of those things
He
that
got
can't be
them-
healed.
That hamstring. Yeah.
Well, it can be healed, but you get what
It
I'm
take
saying? Like,
time.
yeah. So you can easily.
I didn't even know he
retweet
was
that.
playing until game
I
tipped
didn't
off.
know-
I was like, oh, snap,
I
there he
didn't
is.
realize either.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him warming up, and a kid was imitating him, and that's how I found out.
Oh, poor kid.
But yeah, Jayson Tatum. What you mean? He's 50, 40, 90 damn near.
Okay.
That kid.
He do got a little bit of a hard
A little
jump.
hit. He got a little hitch in it.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
all.
like you got to be super strong to shoot like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and he be in the air. Yeah,
Line
but
drive a little bit too.
I
Tatum's-
thought Tatum's passing and his rebounding showed
Oh,
why,
he surprised me
even if
with
he can't
the
shoot, it's fine.
Explosion. To see him try to dunk,
Yeah.
even though he missed, and then had a putback dunk.
It would have brought the house down.
Yeah, they was
Yeah,
waiting.
he was.
They was waiting.
I love the fact that he had the confidence to still get downhill and attack the rim. He He started off a little slow. I think he started 0 for 6, but then he ended up going like 5 for 5 after that. And so the fact that he was able to be aggressive and get to his spots and get his shots. His first shot was a typical Tatum baseline pull-up midi on P.J. Washington. He missed, but it's like he was still able to get to his spot and rise up and look fluid. And I think that that's something that you should be able to take away from this. The efficiency is not going to be on someone's first game back from missing 10 months of basketball.
No, I love that. I love that first shot.
Yeah, I
it
love
looked
it
very
too.
Jayson Tatum-esque. It's like we want you to be Jayson Tatum again.
I think the best part was also Jaylen Brown was still the Jaylen Brown we pretty much seen all year.
Yeah.
The question I want to ask y'all, because I was thinking about this when I was watching before the game, I watched all the recovery videos like back to back to back.
How long are those videos? I didn't watch.
They're
the
not
series.
long at all. They're
Okay.
like 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do y'all think, because I rewatched the play where he got hurt, and I wonder, is that injury always going to happen? Like, was his body at a state where, and I know this don't work for everybody. Sometimes, like, we'll see a running back, his leg will get caught.
Yeah.
And he get hurt because his leg got caught. So if his leg didn't get caught, he wouldn't have got hurt. But with some of these NBA players, like, I even used to think about this with Derrick Rose. If he decided not to pro hop, was he not going to tear his ACL?
Walk me through. I don't remember the actual play that Tatum got.
He was
injured.
throwing the
Was it the
ball
step back?
to he was throwing the ball to Jaylen Brown.
Oh,
OG
yeah.
Anunoby tapped it, and so he tried to reach out and go get it and launch for it, and he tried to explode off the back leg, and it happened. So I'm saying, for injuries like that, was his Achilles or his calf going through something, or was that just a play where if he don't throw the ball and he shoot a jump shot, he never tears
I
Achilles?
see what you're saying.
I think.
Yeah.
I know
that's-
sometimes-
it's
I
hard.
feel like
it's
that
always
about
hard to
Derrick
say.
Rose too. Like if Thibodeau didn't have him in a game when they up 20, what happens after that?
Yeah, dude. 3 weeks later he tear his thing because it was just so much pressure being put on there, or
that's
is
how
it
I kind
that
of.
one
I
play?
think it's always freak accidents, but that's my interpretation. Is it's like it's too much stress on the muscle, whatever it is. Again, I ain't no doctor. I'm far from a
right,
doctor,
right.
but I
He's
always.
very far from a doctor.
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that the 3 guys who did it last year were having calf injuries.
But no, Tatum ain't have no calf injury.
I thought Tatum had already had a
Did he?
lingering calf injury.
Oh, I didn't.
before.
I
have no idea.
ain't know.
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I know
but I know
Dame
Halliburton
did.
and Tyrese Halliburton and Dame did.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't remember.
we get an
Tatum.
update like every 30 seconds about one. So I
I
don't
remember
it, but I wouldn't be
DeJounte
surprised.
did.
I think the best way to cope with an injury like that is to say that it would have happened regardless. It was just a matter of time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because freak accidents, I think that lingers in the back of your mind a little bit, that it could happen anytime. But if you say like, oh, it was going to happen regardless, whether it be in this game 4 or if we went to a game 7.
I was right.
So
He
they
did have
all
a
had
calf
some type
injury?
of calf
Yeah.
injury before.
Also, Tatum was already having calf.
So let's just have these guys sit out. The hell.
So yeah.
Yeah, but every one of them, super high stakes, right? It's
No,
the
he-
playoffs. I can't.
the
You gotta
difference
win this
between-
game.
well, I can't
Didn't he
see-
have like 40 something when it
Yeah,
happened?
it's one of
he-
his best
he was
games I
open.
done seen.
And then Lillard was like
Halliburton.
first game back.
Yeah.
Not first game
Yeah,
back, but
he-
just
First
came back
playoff
from his
series with the
injury.
Bucks,
And then game
Yeah.
7. So it's like, it's hard. If they would have happened in game 30 of the season, maybe like, yeah, chill. But in the postseason, it's going to be hard to convince all stars, all NBA players to sit out, man. All these games matter. But I'm just so happy Tatum is back. Does that change the ceiling in y'all opinion? Of like, did y'all see
Yeah.
them already as a contender and now they're just
Yeah.
elevated, or
Yeah, it makes him one of the biggest threats out east.
Yeah, I think they're contending
even
for real.
Vooch is out, by the way?
He should be
for a
back
month.
though.
He should be back for playoffs. He's out for a month.
Okay.
The hope is that Boston and Nikola Vucevic is back before the playoffs.
But Kata's still fine. Tatum's had a really nice connection with Kata. But they really haven't played that much. I mean, they probably played 5s, but it's been a long time since he's actually played with him.
The fact that you get him now, March 6th, is
And
what
he
makes
has-
them a contender.
Yeah, and he has 20 games to get his legs under him.
That rust is gonna be gone because a lot of stuff was short, and I think he was coached to go downhill, to try to dunk, because the quicker you get over that mental hurdle, the sooner you'll be back. Because I
Jaylen
had a
Brown
lower
had an
body
interview
injury.
about it.
It took me forever. I'm not gonna lie.
Jaylen
Because
Brown
I
threw him
was
alive.
yes, and that was all nasty looking.
It was a bad pass. So bad.
Jaylen Brown said that was my fault. I was trying to see where he is mentally and physically. I'll be safer next time and not do that.
Yeah, please do.
Testing your boys like that is crazy.
Yeah, first game back.
But if Tatum went up there and got it, then it was like, oh, snap.
Yeah, it would have been like the icebreaker. He would have been like, Shit, okay, bet. That's where we at then.
It's a tough middle ground for people who've never dealt with injury, because you want to mentally attack it, but in the back of your mind, there is that PTSD of like to re-injure it and to re-aggravate it. It's like it's tough.
He just need, like you said, he's got the time to kind of get over that hump, and he's also, I think, mentally got to trust everything he's worked and done in the last year or so, right? It's the reason why he got the surgery the next morning. It's the reason why he's been doing all this, is to get back to this moment. So hopefully that gives him a little bit more confidence too.
He didn't want that surgery. Did y'all know that?
I thought he
didn't
did.
know that.
No, his mom. In them videos, he's talking about when they got there, the doctor's like, "Oh man, by the way, I got 3 o'clock open. Like we can do this now." And Jayson Tatum's like, "Nah, man, I ain't come like to get surgery like right now." And his mama asked everybody to leave, and she told him like, "You got to get this surgery, whether you get it now or 2 days from now. You getting the surgery anyway. So we gonna do it today." You know what I mean? And if anybody can get through it or get back from this, it's gonna be you.
Good story
And he was like, he broke down,
listen to your parents, kids.
but he ended up doing it, and that's how he was able to, because the doctor looked at his watch, was like, "Man, you get into 24 hours, we gonna be real good." So
I'm kind of team Tatum on that. I feel like you got to mentally prep for surgery.
That's why I
It's like
say-
I got to do it in an hour.
athletes are in that regard. That's a side where fans and media don't give them the credit, because when I had to get surgery, I was able to mentally prepare for it.
Because every surgery I've had, you had to have empty stomach and yada yada. Like, he probably didn't have a big breakfast and everything.
You think
Like,
so?
I guess.
He woke up early as hell, he said.
Okay.
They like flew, or no, they drove, because I think they was already in New York. So that's why his mom and the doctor was like, "This is meant to be." Because that's the doctor that did Embiid and Kyrie surgeries and stuff.
And Halliburton surgery.
Oh, Halliburton injury came after. So yeah. But it's like, we already in New
My
York.
goodness, that dude, how much money is that
Bro,
doctor
that's the
making?
first thing that came to my mind. You a
number
doctor,
one
and all of a
doctor.
sudden you open the next day at 3 o'clock for Jayson Tatum. You ain't just mistakenly open. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Somebody got pushed down
Boston
the line.
right.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's somebody auntie that need an Achilles surgery and like, nah, you can wait a week.
Bro, how much money that man made?
I don't know.
A lot.
One of my best stories is that the dude that did my shoulder surgery, Dr. Bush Joseph, also did Derrick Rose's first surgery.
Yeah.
And
Why
my,
only the first?
my dad used to make the joke that your shoulder's
Nah,
still
you
fucked up
so
because
funny.
he fucked up Derrick Rose too. It's like he just wasn't that good with the scalpel, I guess.
Oh man.
You remember?
know.
You remember you posted that picture?
And what picture? Oh, of my surgery? No, I don't remember doing that. Did I do any beware? Like,
No, but I just remember. Or no, maybe you not posted it, but you definitely sent it to the group chat.
Oh, that
But
makes
did
more
not
sense.
warn nobody.
oh, that makes way more sense.
What
to
you
post
mean?
This
Because
was a-
they gave
Bro,
me videos and pictures of the like inside my shoulder, so it's like all the flesh and the.
You just dropped
he
it
just
in
dropping that in the.
I could
in
drop
the
it
group
again.
chat.
I'm sure I got it on my
Bro,
camera.
no,
or
it's
somewhere.
so bad. I can't stand looking at that.
Just
type of
looking
stuff.
at Jayson Tatum MRI and X-ray, and the doctor is showing you, like, yeah, there's the gap right here where it's not connected. I'm like, my skin.
I still feel so bad to this day, bro. Cause we was at that gym and KB had hurt himself.
That was senior Dig Day too. We supposed to be in class.
No, I still feel bad for a moment. None of us was there. KB was shooting
Stop
around.
telling that story.
They had a 32. For y'all that don't know, and we got a little audience here today, KB was at a gym shooting around. On the other side of the gym, it was a group of guys having a 32, which is every man for himself, basically. And in the midst of that 32, it was a loose ball that rolled down the floor. They never said nothing to KB, like, hey, watch out for that ball. And he rolled his ankle and had to limp out.
Cause you know that.
And they just went back to
that gym
playing.
Like
Play.
long too. So they
Yes,
both
it's a
had
full,
a
it's a
Yeah.
full court.
You had headphones in or something?
I don't remember if I had headphones in. Maybe though. That was the first time I've ever sprained my ankle. I had to be like 24, first ankle sprain.
Nobody said, yo.
Nobody came over to make sure I was cool when I was on the floor or anything.
He's on the
I
floor.
tossed him the ball
He
back.
said- they said, KB on the
Ball
ground
on
like,
top, ball on top.
oh,
Hey, shout out to our homie Mason though, cause if something go wrong, I would like him to be the.
oh, he out with the shoulder thing?
KB was like, man, can one of y'all help? I just turned away. I couldn't
Because
even.
I had,
couldn't even
before
look.
that, I had dislocated my shoulder a
Yeah.
bunch of times, so I knew how to put it back into its place.
You
But you
need
can't
help.
do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, one of y'all, I'm gonna tell you what to do. And Mike basically ran across the gym, and Mason was like, "I don't want to do it, but if you need me to, I got you." So yeah, shout out to Mason.
That
man.
reminds me when football players get hit and they
They showed the
and they be like, and they had somebody help them.
Shout out to Mason. What I did learn since then is that you're not supposed to do that.
Do what?
Have
Pop
one
it
of your
back in.
homies put your shoulder back into place. You're supposed to just sit there and let the doctor do it the right way.
Oh,
But
The right way.
the right way. Or maybe that's just a reason for them to bill me more. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that sounds what it is.
You ever had a big time injury?
no. I've just sprained my ankle real bad. I think I had like a grade
Is that
2
from
sprain.
me?
Yeah.
Well, I threw him like an entry pass from like
I
50
remember that,
feet,
yep, I
and he,
remember that.
he rolled his ankle.
Oh,
and
them
looked
green
at it.
LeBrons.
Yeah. I had to get a doctor's note. I couldn't work for like 7 weeks.
Dick Bertillo was pissed.
Well, I could work. I just couldn't work outside. I just had to stand. I had to be somewhere stationary, not really doing much. I couldn't really do a lot of walking.
Hey, man. That's how it is. Did y'all see the Spurs game last night? Spurs come back
Yeah.
against the Clippers. They were down
Yes.
by 25 points with 9 minutes left in the third
Can I ask you
quarter.
a question? Never mind.
Ask it.
Never mind.
Was it about the Wemby thing?
Nah.
Oh.
What Wemby thing?
He got really emotional after this game.
Yeah, it was about that.
Okay.
Can somebody tell me about that?
I'm sure he may have talked about it. I just know there's been a
Why you
lot
finna
of
smile?
I'm just saying there's been a lot of shit. You know, Wemby been posting about the missing kid that was here and everything, and I'm sure just the emotions.
Okay.
It's just been an all-time
That
high.
make
I could
it-
be wrong.
that
I
make
could be
1,000%.
completely wrong.
I s-
Or he just really loved this shit.
No. Even if that was the answer, it's cool. I never got an answer because I didn't.
Let me see if I can find some.
I had a little birthday gathering, so I was with
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
my
brother.
families and friends.
Yeah.
And say what?
Thanks for the invite.
I invited you 7 years in a row and you never came,
I ain't getting
which
no
is fine
invite.
because
You said you was just gonna pull up.
And Darrick always got the green light because I tell him my mama don't want to put away food, so she always be
Come be a
like,
garbage
yeah,
man.
she always be like, hey, just
I pulled up one year.
I remember
did,
you pulling
and
up.
got a plate. Yes, you
remember you
did, and
pulling
then ate and left, and I ain't mad at it. I'm just not one of them people that's gonna make everybody, hey man, I got this thing, you must come to my event and sit there and be there, cause it ain't that. It ate some chicken and
When I throw my event, y'all better be there.
What's your event?
better.
Better be there.
No, motherfucker, you ain't come to none of my daughter's events.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
Which one?
The birthday
her
party.
third party. He didn't come to the first two. I'm sorry, but he was at the third one. The one at the kitty place. from
Yeah,
around the
where you
corner.
came with the tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there for that one.
Right. You did.
Wait.
Did you walk in with some tacos?
Yeah. I had walked across the street.
Yeah, the only quote I could find from Wemby from last night is this one about his teammates. The best thing I could see is that nobody gives up on this team. Everybody got everybody's back, and that's why I blindly trust these guys. I love them so much. It's such a pleasure to play with them, to share the court, to see them every day.
Hey, if he got caught, if emotions ran high, that was that serious for him. I'm loving it. I'm not telling nobody not to cry. I just, as a viewer, remember like we was talking, and I looked back, and he was crying, and I couldn't hear the TV. I'm like, why is he crying?
Yeah.
But okay, shout out to Wemby, man. Hey, Wemby bringing that pedigree back into the game.
There's too many nonchalant stars in the NBA.
So I was hoping that it was gonna be like I was crying because I really wanted that win. I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping.
And maybe that's silly. I'm still trying to find some quotes.
But he brought a competitive edge. He be acting salty when he lose. He did that. He don't really be acting like he want to be friends. Some of it sometimes be looking like he trying. But even if you trying, we need that effort.
I say I always like it because you see many people that just don't do it at all. So for him to kind of be that lone wolf, or it might be one or two guys, that's what we need in the league. I hope we actually kind of turns out a little bit like we get a few more, because that's how we really do get those people that not only want to stay with that team for a long time, but we get those deep embedded rivalries where, we want to see this every night. It don't matter if it's playoffs, but these two teams playing, I gotta see it because it's like it's always a war between these teams.
It's one of the best wins I've been a part of. Definitely the best 30 hours of basketball because they beat the Pistons the night before.
Yeah.
They beat the brakes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bust their ass.
And being down by 25 points and coming back to win, man.
Julian Champagny was lighting that ass up.
Hey man,
Oh, he got more. I thought I was about to pass out in the first quarter from exhaustion. That's close to the hardest game of my life. So there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, MV Wemby.
We played a hell of a game against the most physical team in the league yesterday and played tonight against another physical team as well. So
Yeah, bro. I was just thinking about that, and I feel like that's always a conversation with like the back-to-backs, and sometimes we get team sacks because it's just hard to play a team, travel, barely get any like recovery, and then play another team again, especially when they didn't have a back-to-back. So it's real easy to be like, yeah, we can kind of write those losses off, but some teams have been able to kind of take care of business on those back-to-backs, and it goes a long way.
I'm sorry, I want my star to care that much. Hell, I want my 12th man to care that much.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Shout out Wemby. Shout out Wemby.
I mean, he has great mentors around him. I mean, Manu, Tim Duncan, David Robinson.
Is Manu locked in to the Spurs like that? Y'all be seeing him around the facilities?
I've seen them, but I don't know how locked in.
I would assume that they would probably all.
I don't
talk
know if
to
he's a
Vic.
mentor, but I get the assumption.
Yeah.
It's the Spurs, so yeah. I'm not here to deny it or to say it is. I'm in the unknown on that.
All right, Mike, what we got today?
I wanted to kind of go through all the teams out west and just give one thing that was a takeaway or something we kind of learned this season. We could start off just kind of going through the standings. So we'll start off with the Thunder.
I was at the Spurs kind of unlocked the code of how to really defend them. I felt like last year they were just red hot, so teams kind of guarded them as if you needed to take away that shooting. But then the Spurs said, "No, we're gonna just put Wemby on Dort and let him roam." And then all of a sudden, it seemed like every team kind of felt like they uncracked the code of how to defend them. I also put on here. Let me give it up my notes. What else did I put for them? Also, they love finessing Daryl Morey.
You know what? It's funny because I had
Wait, what's the other time they finessed Daryl Morey?
Isaiah Joe.
Oh,
Daryl Morey probably wasn't there. For
No,
that.
he
But it was
wasn't.
just the Sixers in general.
I had two like very similar things. One was just like the Spurs Spurs kind of feel like they're kryptonite because again, they mostly want to get to the paint. They really struggle. So you having Wemby Park down there is just like a no good. Like that seems like the worst team to run into in the playoffs. And then two, Sam Presti just even when it feels like touching this roster and making changes doesn't always feel right. He still continues to improve this roster. I don't even think people still are, again, comprehending how just scary this roster is because they're just so damn young, and they just got younger with the pickup with Jerry McCain, and then they could potentially still get their pick too, or like they have a really good pick, and they still looking like a top dog in the league. I don't know.
If things go right, they can bring in 2 picks. Like they could get that Jazz pick and the Clippers pick
Right.
if everything breaks perfect.
got to break perfect.
And they're already a deep team. I mean, they have some people that barely get in rotation, but when they do,
I mean,
like
Usman
Barnizer-
James just got traded, and he looks like a
Yeah.
revelation
So
for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Do they trade those top? If they were to get 2 top picks, do they trade those?
I don't
what?
believe so.
I don't know, but it seems kind of crazy to bring in 2 top picks.
No,
Well,
I
they
did.
probably Yeah, you saying if like in a hypothetical because they're not going to get those, at least not the Jazz one.
Yeah.
But I think they keep it
Yeah.
I did a
because of
little
the flexibility with salary. It's like, are you going to trade that to bring in?
Also, here's the number. Even before iHeart comes back or moves or Lou Dort, yada yada yada, they're $21 million over the second April next season. So
Okay.
even if you want to package them, say, oh, we're gonna get another stop, they just can't do it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that's so a lot of the things that I have for today's episode, as far as things we learned, are not new things. It's more things that kind of got amplified by the season, like Sam Presti being in a league of his own, and the way they have been thinking about 2 years, 3 years down the line, because. The Jerry McCain acquisition is not just because Jerry McCain is good at basketball, but it's another controllable rookie scale deal that they can have, knowing that Dort, knowing that Kenny Hustle and some of these dudes may not be able to be on the team next season. And the pick that they gave up, the first round pick they gave up, is the Houston Rockets one, was like the 25th, 26th overall pick. Spot that they probably wouldn't even have a roster spot for either way, because they also got potentially these other picks. So Sam Presti continues to lap circles around the league, and he has done it for like, how many true mistakes has he really
Bro,
had in the 15 years he's been in charge?
just
over
wanna
there?
see
Other-
him-
James
This is
Harden's the
just
biggest
Sam
one.
Harden.
It's the biggest one. But like other than that, I mean, nobody's gonna hit 100% of the draft picks, but
Yeah.
he's been
For
killing it.
like a greedy personal reason, I want to see him on another team just trying to do the same thing, replicate it.
Do you think the
he's
league
been
has caught
unfair.
on? Like if he went to
He's been unfair.
the Jazz, I mean, I don't know, he went to the
Kings.
Kings. Could he turn the Kings around in 5 seasons, do y'all think?
The way he's moving, I might have to trust him. I might have to trust
Do you
him.
think
It's
these other
gonna-
teams is going to be like, yeah, we're going to deal with him even more? He just finessed us for 15 other years.
I mean, they still do it now, don't they?
I guess that's fair.
I don't want to disrespect that man's legacy, but no, I don't think he could do it.
Yeah,
I think the assets is way still crazy.
I think he had a really good start
Yeah.
by being able to get the KD.
Drafting all
that,
those guys.
that started, and again, it ain't to take away from him because he did that. And luckily for him, he don't need to go nowhere else. I hope he die with the Thunder.
Oh, man. Not anytime soon.
No time soon. I hope it's 100 years from now. I want to see him alive for another
People like
100.
him end up getting bored eventually.
I mean, yeah.
He better not. He better not. Don't get bored, boy. You just started winning.
really
that was
just
just
got that
one.
one championship,
That was
yeah.
just one.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing I've learned is during the course of the season, this team is beatable.
Yeah.
They started off with 25 and what?
24-1.
24.
I didn't think that they could lose.
Yeah.
I remember the conversation of like, hey, they might not lose. What was the number? Was it the
Before the season started, we had a conversation of can they get to 70, and I was like, shit, no way. And then by that time, I was like, shit, 70. I
right?
feel like
And
guaranteed.
y'all wasn't wrong. Y'all wasn't wrong at all for that. And that really felt like a team that was unbeatable because they didn't have
No
J-Dub.
Dub, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then J-Dub and them kind of came back, and I know they didn't have Shea or whatever, but they had a stretch where they looked human.
Mm-hmm.
They
6
looked
and 6.
beatable.
6 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, they looked like they had some things that they needed to figure out. And that really caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. That caught me by surprise. And now seeing a team like the Spurs have their number, I'm not used to hearing that in the last 2 years.
Winning
and
back to
so-
back is tough, man.
It's so tough. It's so tough. It is so tough, which is why I'm happy about the things you brought up. Yeah, let's make this a 5-year, 4-year thought process of a plan to where when we get a lottery pick, we don't think we have to trade it because financially we are able to keep a nucleus together, and then we trust our development system and staff to be able to, if they lose, hypothetically, Lou Dort, and now A.J. Mitchell is a starter, now you got Topich as a bench piece. Like, they just going to have a system just ready, and everybody is just kind of,
and they keep red shirting people.
yeah.
Topich was red shirt. Thomas
Sorber.
Sorber's a red shirt. They may draft somebody this year that might red shirt. Who knows?
I was also trying to do like a positive and negative for everyone. I did it just personally, so if y'all don't have one, that's like perfectly fine.
You pulled a Ray.
No, I just
Okay.
I don't
What'd he
know because sometimes we might have the same thing, so it's just
It was just a guy in our class growing in college.
Yeah.
Where the idea was to the homework
We had to
assignment
answer 4
was
questions.
to answer 4 questions. Ray put a whole business plan together. But he didn't do it like trying to overachieve. He just misunderstood what
Yeah.
the assignment
okay.
was.
Okay.
And I hope Ray doing good because he said he wanted to be a mechanic or something. I
Yeah,
hope he got his,
I think
his
all
shot.
last playoffs, P was talking about how he was kind of surprised teams just didn't gap up Shea as much as they should have. I think it's going to be amplified, but like times 10 this season. Like, come playoff time, it's almost everybody but Shea.
Yeah, there's so much pressure on Dub to replicate his last year's playoffs, and that's maybe unfair because he hasn't really played at all this season. There's a lot of pressure on A.J. Mitchell because he's one of the other ball handlers that can create and get downhill. There's a lot of pressure on Chet Holmgren as well, right? Chet had that game the other night. Was that against the Knicks?
Yeah.
Where he had like 20 points in the first
22 in the
half.
first
Yeah,
half.
yeah, that's when
And then
Kendrick,
they said on the broadcast, it's the first time Chet has scored 20 since the beginning of January. So he had gone
In a game?
In a game.
yeah, they did.
He had gone like 2 months without scoring 20, which
Kendrick
you don't even
Perkins said
think
he
about.
needed that 25 piece flats. It is funny because he said that before the game, and I think Richard Jefferson was like, yeah, but that's not what they expect. And then all of a sudden he had 7 big games, so I know KP was happy.
He should be able to drop 25 in a game.
Yeah, he should. He should.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be able to go 2 months without that 20 points. Is kind of crazy. I didn't even realize that. I guess they just that damn good, huh?
Yeah. What's the next team, Mike?
We have the San Antonio Spurs.
What I learned is that you got to kind of get away from historical data a lot of the times. We're like, no team this young or no team with no experiences have been able to be this good and make a run. And time will still tell if they're good enough to win multiple playoff series, but every time you watch them every single night, there's nothing that you can point to like, yep, that's the reason why they won't win, like go to the conference finals. So I don't know. I've always been a historical data guy. You know, no team has ever won a championship being 22nd in defense. It's all of this stuff. Got to get away from that from the Spurs. And I don't know if that's a Wemby thing because he is such an alien or just the league evolving as a whole. I'm not sure.
I think it's a Wemby thing. My thing was that they executed on having a now and developing for the future. They got Dylan Harper on their back end, developing while also having De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle lead the show. So eventually in the future, you probably plan on having Dylan Harper take that spot and moving on from De'Aaron Fox. And then you also just got Wemby. Julian Champagnie was a steal for y'all. So they've managed to compete while also developing the young talent.
Yeah,
it's just a hard window that you usually see teams flop at.
Have you seen all of those Dylan Harper stats about him, his downhill stuff?
No.
Like he's like top 10 at rim, like get into the rim in the league already as a rookie. Which is some scary stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's doing that coming off the bench too.
And like the finishing not as good as some of the other dudes on the list, but the fact that he can create this by himself to get downhill this early on is a blessing for year 2, year 3, year 4, and so on.
Yeah, I had put for the Spurs that Wemby has obviously been in the spotlight. I think kind of Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox have been in there too, but I think the other guys deserve just as much love. Like having guys like Keldon Johnson, guys like Harrison Barnes, guys like, Julian Champagnie, even to Luke Cornett, they have been so good this season that even when they have had people down, they've been able to step up. And again, they're the 2 seed right now. And we had times where Wemby has missed games. We had times where Fox missed games, and they haven't really missed a step at all.
Yeah, I think they went out and got the right vets to fit this team.
A lot of their vets been on that team.
Well, yeah.
That's the funny
Luke
thing.
Cornett was like the newest one, but
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes is nice. Keldon Johnson, I mean, he's been in the league for a minute. I know they didn't go get him, but he's kind of balling into that role of coming off the bench and being a spark plug. So they kind of got the right recipe for this team. I hope Keldon Johnson's able to stay long term. I don't know if he's going to end up being a guy that they end up trading, but even Devin Vassell has had an amazing year for them. So
He was my dark horse for 6 men of the year. I didn't think the
Johnson
Spurs
sure
are going to be
was,
this
yeah.
good, though.
The thing the Spurs helped me learn is that it's not as hard as people make it to like build a good team.
yeah.
They didn't overthink anything. They didn't panic on having Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell. We put y'all in some new roles. They didn't panic on bringing in De'Aaron Fox when they had the Rookie of the Year Stephon Castle as a guard. They didn't panic when Dylan Harper fell in their laps and they had they had Fox and they had Castle. They took the best player available for them. I felt like a lot of times when teams are building, it's so much overthinking that they kind of mess some things up. Just like somebody, I forget what page it was, they showed all of the tweets of like people saying, man, get Scoot.
Yep.
For the brand. And again, it's easy to have the hindsight because Scoot was a really good prospect. But it was like, I was so glad that the Hornets got Brandon Miller, and to see now, it's like they made the right decision because it was like a match made in heaven in my opinion. And I think the Spurs are another team that's showcasing that at a higher scale of like, it's really simple when you don't overthink things. Stephon Castle was a no-brainer at 4. Dylan Harper was a no-brainer at what was that, 2?
2.
At 2. Going to get De'Aaron Fox is a no-brainer move.
Especially for that price.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not much to overthink. It's like, I remember the conversations people have. They get the guard, all these guards. What are they doing? It's like, relax.
Yeah. They
relax.
might as well trade Dylan Harper for Giannis.
Right,
There's
yeah,
a lot of sort of
relax.
stuff.
Relax. You know what I mean? I was
They shut the door on that immediately.
I was thinking, we used to have that conversation. It was like, I was more, who would you give up? Not
Yeah.
necessarily saying that they needed to make that move, but to see them kind of like just simply put this thing together. And they have not made their move. Well, I guess De'Aaron Fox is their move. I take that back. They did make their
But they
move.
They're
still
not
have
trying
room
to
to do
expedite.
another one
Yeah,
because
they could
Wemby's
do
still
another
on
one.
rookie scale deal for the next
Yeah.
2 years.
They're not trying to expedite the timeline. They just trying to stay the pace and just let everything play out how it plays out.
Is that a corner being turned in the NBA? Because the Thunder got that young nucleus. They have a young nucleus. And is it anybody I'm forgetting about that could be in that same similar mode?
Hornets.
Huh?
Hornets.
I'm talking about that's at the top
The
to
Hornets.
win the championship.
The Hornets.
Yeah, all right. I was with the Hornets, and they ain't saying anything about the championship.
They're
They
not
was telling me
at there,
playoffs,
but
playoffs.
Pistons is a super young team.
Oh yeah, the
Pistons.
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 No, because I think that for every great GM there is, there's another one that's stupid. So there's still gonna be guys like, yeah, we gotta add fuel to the fire. Here's 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane. How about that? That was a young nucleus.
Do you blame them for that?
No, hindsight, yeah. But at the time, it was like, so? Desmond Bane been amazing
been
for the last 2
killing, yeah.
months. See other stuff that ain't really working, the injuries and maybe the coaching staff and stuff. But
Would y'all consider the Raptors a young?
no.
Yeah, they ain't young. They kind of like.
They leaning so much on.
I think Scotty's at
Ingram.
24, but everybody else is,
Yeah,
right?
IQ's
How
like
old's Brandon Ingram?
25,
27, 28?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got CMB and Scotty,
CMB, I forgot CMB.
but like, yeah, you would have needed Grady Dick.
all of their other draft picks are not really working out. I mean, they traded Ochai Agbaji, who they traded a first-round pick to get, remember, from the Utah Jazz a little while ago.
I remember that vividly, because I hated that trade.
Kobe Walter still is
I hated
figuring it
that
out.
trade, and so many people. I didn't think my hate
I
for
like
that.
Ochai Agbaji.
I didn't think that trade was gonna like get reaction of me saying I didn't like it, because it was such a small trade to me.
Yeah.
But people was like, "No, you don't get it. It's Agbaji," and I'm like, "Where are y'all getting this hype?" Like, I like him too, but he ain't.
Yeah, he ain't really
thought
been
he
as
was gonna be
good
real
as
nice,
you would
but-
think.
He in Brooklyn now. Hopefully.
How is he playing in How many people have watched the Brooklyn Nets game since that trade on this panel?
I've seen him do some shit, but
I'm
I
not,
haven't.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to
He's
you,
just been.
JP.
It's just been on like on a 4-box.
What did he do?
I think he had a layup. That was it.
Oh,
Let's see if you lying, because
what if he just scores 0
Basketball
points?
Reference got the last 5 games.
Uh-oh. Don't get to sweating.
No, I'm good. I definitely know he scored.
Look at that forehead.
He said, "No, I'm good."
He's been averaging 13 minutes per game since he got traded, 5 points per game.
Yep, 6
I'm sure
points.
he did have a layup in there.
One of these games is a 0.
That's fine.
That could have been a game he talking about though.
No.
So he was shooting 18% from 3 when he was in Toronto. Now he's shooting 44% from 3 in this limited amount of minutes.
Okay,
Hey.
that's all
So he
that
needed a
matters.
change of scenery.
Change of scenery.
He had the same thing
Again.
Ryan Anderson had with the red. You got to change it up.
One of the most bizarre stories that somebody did research on. For the people at home, somebody did like a historical data at Ryan Anderson's shooting splits when he played at an arena with a red court versus one that didn't have red. And he shot like 10% better from 3 in the non-red courts.
That's crazy.
So
Someone just told a story about.
that's like a baseball thing, by the way. People do that type of weird shit in baseball.
Jalen Brunson was telling a story about how he loved playing in Chicago. And I forgot, someone on the panel was with him was a former, and they said they hated playing in Chicago because of the lights. And they said it was too bright.
Is that why we never have shooters?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Oh, do you mean like the lights are too bright, like Jared Allen, or like
No,
literally
like
the
the
lights?
I think the lights are too
the lights
bright.
are too
That's
bright
probably
in the
got to be
arena.
a thing for some people because
How did
I
you
think-
feel? You played on that court before?
I didn't play with it felt fine because they didn't have all the lights on for us.
Sure.
They did.
shooting out an NBA court
They
is so
didn't feel
weird
like it.
Oh.
because I'd never played in no gym where like there's no wall behind the rim.
Yeah.
So
Depth
it's really
perception.
hard. The depth perception is
yeah.
way different.
That's why the bubble was so crazy. That's why everybody shot 80% from 3. They didn't need to worry about depth perception. The wall was right there the whole time.
My boy Russ dunked. He said, "Yeah."
That's pan over to the mamas
About
and the babies.
little babies over there.
101. All right, what's the next team, Mike?
Would y'all have told y'all significant other to come to the bubble?
Nah. I wouldn't.
You
'Cause
wouldn't have the
why should
kid?
they be locked up? Because I'm
Right.
locked
That's
up.
what I'm like. It's like
It's just 2 months. We'll be
Unless
all
she
right.
really wanted to, yeah. But I wouldn't be like, yeah, come.
the little one. The little one just in there just.
Yeah, what is the kid? I mean, we are in Disney, I guess. So the kid probably has stuff
I
to
want,
do.
yeah, with a
You
rise.
think you think they got the riots going?
Right. It working.
Shit, I don't know. It's Bron in town.
Didn't they say the Lopez twins loved it though?
Yeah, they Disney adults. That's what
I
Robin
mean,
Lopez
maybe
did.
maybe they opened up some of the riots.
You remember we were at that game that Robin got cut?
Yes.
And he sat-
And
He
sat on
sat
the
there
bench.
where he was reading a book.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? And then he moved to Orlando
Yes, he did.
because he's a Disney guy.
Next team, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Minnesota. What I learned, I did an episode of Small Ball last week where I was doing like on a 1 through 10, how much pressure is this team on when it comes to the postseason? And I got to the Minnesota Timberwolves and I'm like, I truly don't know. 2 conference finals appearances. The core is still intact. I think we all still believe that they can go on another run. Ayo, even if the on-off numbers never look good for him, feels like a great fit over there. Julius Randle has had a pretty good season. So I didn't know, and I opened up the panel. I said, hey, tweet me, DM me, let me know what you think about the pressure. But I was specifically asking Minnesota Timberwolves fans. The fans over there say the pressure's at a 10, dog.
A 10?
Does that feel right to y'all?
It's
Or is it just fandom?
10 in what regard?
So there's pressure to succeed in the postseason. So I think the team that I had the highest at like a 9 was the Knicks because they were the favorite to come into the Eastern Conference, yada, yada, yada. And they were saying that Minnesota's up there with one of the most pressured teams.
Yeah, I would say. I can't put them as high as the Knicks.
I won't put them, that at a 10 or a 9, but there is some pressure, but it's also like your young star is not even 28. So like.
So in their mind, for a few of the ones that I read, it's like, hypothetically, if you have a season or another postseason that was good but maybe not great, what is the next move? Like, how do you get better from here?
That's my argument.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, they just kind of lost. Everybody has kind of outplayed their cons. So, like, at least this year, I don't really see them losing anyone. Those 2 previous years, they lost people to other teams.
Ayo's a free agent.
Oh, well.
Is this the second to last on Rudy's contract? Oh, no, he signed an extension.
It was a short extension, so he could still be second to last.
How long was Julius Randle contract?
He just signed a 3-year, $30 million extension.
And then Nas also signed like a 4.
Yeah, so at least
their core is set.
Is there? I think there's a pressure to kind of beat one of these teams above them, with the Spurs or OKC, because they're not really. I mean, we just talked about their youth. They're not really going that far, and if we can't really name that many ways, and there's always avenues for the Timberwolves to get better. It's like, if you can't beat them now, when are you going to be able to beat them?
So if they come up, I mean, realistically, if they come up short again, then they probably just fire Chris Finch, and then they move on.
Which would be a big mistake.
That just seems like how front offices operate. We can't get over the hump. We got to look at and it's usually the head. Unfortunately, I'm not saying I want Chris Finch fired.
Is it Micah Nori? He just moves up a seat because of that one time?
I think all of that is dependent on how they lose. They would have to lose 4-1 again, or they would have to get swept.
They are sending the 3 seed for the first time this season, so shout out to them.
Yeah, I don't think you could just blindly fire your coach because that's what other teams do.
You would hope so, but it seems like it's a copycat league. Every team kind of do the same shit.
In some regards, but every team ain't got Anthony Edwards who like his coach.
Yeah.
Because Doc Rivers let the media tell that Doc Rivers should have been fired. But if
should
that's
have
who
been
Giannis wants to be there.
The Bucks are going to kiss his ass and let him have it.
I would too, is Giannis.
Yeah.
The Bucks are just like kind of out of the playoff hunt now, by the way.
Completely?
They 5 games behind
Yeah, they are.
the Hornets.
It's okay. You still got Giannis, and he's still in Milwaukee. That's all that matters.
You're going to have a lottery pick this year.
That's what they told me around the deadline when I was saying different things. They were saying, ha, Giannis tricked y'all. This is what he want to be. So I'm happy for Giannis. I know how much he want to win, but he's in Milwaukee. And as long as he's in Milwaukee and he happy, I'm happy for him. So shout out and salute to Milwaukee and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Y'all think Giannis does any recruiting?
It's a really good joke. The salute, because Darvin Ham is on the bench.
Oh.
Go hard on them boys.
Maybe that's why Doc Rivers ain't been fired, because the replacement will be fucking Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
Why is that the replacement? How about your whole staff go?
Oh, okay.
Why people don't do that? I'm one of
middle
those.
of the season?
Yeah, I'm one of those. The whole staff go. You hired him? Go to. I never understand that. Let me fire you, but keep the dude that you trusted to sit right next to you. You know what I mean? Like
How many coaches got fired and felt like they got snaked by their assistant?
A
lot of them,
all
right?
of them, huh?
Like Mike Malone can't be looking at David Adderman like, yeah, I like him. He
Dude,
came
it's
in
so
with 3
sad.
games left for the season.
Unless he handpicked him to be his left
And he might have.
seat.
Bro, it's so sad anytime Mike Malone is calling a Nugget, like he's doing a Nuggets game media-wise, because he always be talking about the old players like he missed them. Jamal was having a crazy first half. He had like 25 in the first half. And I think that David Adderman just like sat him a little early. Like he didn't let him really get his minutes to see how hot he is. Michael Malone was like, man, if that was me, so I'd probably let Jamal in. He got him in a little bit more early, a little bit more burn, see what kind of night he would have had. But you know, that's David Adderman call.
But you know, these guys don't know what they doing. That's how he's supposed to have said.
I'm still trying to get used to him on the broadcast.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But he
too.
said he's not done coaching, so.
Good, because he need
mean-
more reps on the mic.
I think it's his voice.
Maybe it is.
He got such a raspy voice that it's like, it feels like it's for coaching. It's always
Like he been yelling all the
it's
time.
foreign to me.
That's
every
why, yeah,
time he
whenever
talk.
when Doc didn't have a job and he was doing all them podcast appearances, like, I don't want to fucking hear this dude right now. I'm trying to enjoy my night, and you gotta actually listen to
But
Doc.
you know what's
what I
crazy?
mean?
It's nothing he can control. His voice didn't always sound like that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
That's
So,
like the NFL players after their career and their fingers all fucked up.
Torrey Holt.
That's how
Yeah.
Doc Rivers' voice box.
Yeah.
It's upside down, left and right.
Keenan Allen's shoulder.
Oh my God.
What did he say?
Keenan Allen's shoulder, he got them
yeah.
bulges up there.
Would y'all be a yelling coach?
Oh, you have
You
to.
have to. You,
The hell?
Not to that level though.
If the gym is that damn loud, how the hell are you talking to your teammate? And this could be a high school gym that's loud. We talking about an NBA arena.
Tom
You
Thibodeau?
have to yell.
That's another raspy voice.
Control, emotion, pitch, tone is also it's a tone setter. It's not necessarily a respect, because yelling don't get you respected. But I remember we had a coach my senior year that ended this stuff. I had got hurt, so I wasn't playing, but I was listening to what he would say. And nobody respected him off the simple fact that he'd come in there and be like, we gotta freaking box out. You guys are gonna make me say it. Saying freaking.
Yeah.
Gotta freaking. And we would go back to the locker room and they'd be like, the coach is freaking. Joe big silly ass.
Yeah. Saying freaking.
We in the middle of the
Yeah.
game, pressure on the line. You gotta make me say it. You gotta freaking box out.
That would actually, I would be laughing. That's
Exactly. So it's the same thing as not yelling. Darrick, I want you to get in the 2-3 zone. I want you to box out your man. You're going to be like, it's just no versus me saying, hey, come here. Box him out, man. We down 3 points. I need you to get this extra possession.
I think the best coaches I ever had knew exactly the right way every person had to be coached.
Yeah.
You know
When
what I mean?
to do it and when not to do it.
Bro, there was
Yeah.
a time PJ Tucker just
But
looked.
at the same time, I'm not coddling nobody under pressure.
That's fair, yeah.
PJ Tucker looked at Paul Reed one time, and Paul Reed just knew because he gave up like 4 offensive rebounds in a possession. PJ Tucker ain't say nothing.
You
but
talking about
just
that bench?
looked. What happened?
You talking about the bench situation?
Yeah.
He said something.
Did he say? He said like, "Fuck is you doing" or something?
You know, he looked at it and said, the fuck is you talking about? Yo, go watch the video.
I was having a little trouble remembering, but
Hey,
he
PJ
did.
Tucker's scary,
Are y'all
bro.
surprised PJ Tucker don't have like a podcast?
I feel like he got a
yeah,
bunch
you're
of
right.
stories.
You're right.
I feel
PJ
like he was
Tucker's
a
scary
podcast
though,
type
bro.
of guy.
He might be working on it.
PJ Tucker, one of the teammates that I ain't gonna lie, I would have probably just been like, leave him alone.
Cause like I don't know when
He'd
you
have been
said
my favorite teammate. He don't shoot.
For sure, but you also a lackadaisical defender, so he would have got on your
He
bumper.
would have.
Look at him. He said, what are you talking about? Look.
PJ Tucker says he has a house.
But I could just remember. I didn't remember what he said. I just remember the look he had, bro. Best believe Paul Reed was boxing out after that, bro.
Today only, PJ Tucker,
5'3".
5'3".
Y'all crazy. Shout out to be in.
Next thing we got is the Houston Rockets.
The thing I learned, Mike, is that personally, I'm not as big of a fan of Şengün's game than I originally thought I was. I remember coming into the season because he, just all the workouts, the turkey, all of that stuff. I'm like, man, he about to come in and be boom, 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 boom. And he's actually have a better statistical season than last year, but it's something missing optically. I think that he's probably fallen off a little bit from the defensive impact that he had last season. And obviously I'm not out. He's still a great player, but
Yeah.
I came into the season thinking he was going to be one of my favorite players to watch, and he's very far from that.
Yeah, I've been really high on Şengün too, but I can't lie. He's been like just frustrating to watch. The thing that you're saying is missing. I wonder if it's really just like a point guard to play the pick and roll game with, because a lot of times when he's getting the ball, especially in crunch time, it's like, okay, KD gets double. I'm gonna post up from the 3-point line and back somebody down for 10 seconds. It's just it's not fluid, and it takes a lot of rhythm out the game, especially if you miss. You taking about 15 seconds to get that 2-pointer, and you're not being efficient with it. It's just not good for the whole rhythm of the team. So having a guy like Freddie, or just having a point guard in general, to get him closer to the basket and way quicker and make it more in the rhythm, I think it will help him a lot.
I think my perception of like centers is kind of skewed because of like their game against the Heat last week, where Pele Larson was his main assignment, and he kept putting his shoulder into his chest. They put him in every pick and roll, and he just got exposed. I just feel like your offensive output got to be so ridiculous to make that worth it. And on some nights it is for sure, but other nights when it's bad, it's really bad. And I don't like that we have that deep difference between the best nights and the worst nights.
I just think optically his bitching just gets to me sometimes. Because like as somebody who was a fan, he just complains too much. I mean, I'm
No, ain't no was, because I came on here and we did that center ranking, and y'all got on my bumper.
I was a fan. I am a fan, but like the bitching thing, he complains.
Y'all
too much.
told me he is closer to Jokic than he is to Sabonis.
He does play.
I'm just kind of anti-Sabonis, I think,
Yeah.
for very similar reasons.
Right, so that would make them very similar.
Well,
That would
last
make
year-
him more similar
Well,
because
we
Jokic
were-
is in a world of his own.
But we based it off
is.
last year where he was actually better defensively.
Yes.
So like it was like, yeah, he's closer to Jokic than he is to Sabonis. But this year,
You're basing his closeness to Jokic off of defense?
no, I'm just speaking on overall impact.
Yeah.
And that goes to my point. You shouldn't gauge anybody's impact to Jokic. Not especially
But
not
I was
Sengun.
just saying that he was closer to
Yeah,
Jokic than
and
he was to
it don't
Sabonis.
matter who it is. It could be a million miles away, but one of us is the closest to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just-
Out of
always-
us, who's the closest to Jokic?
probably P.
That's Dickie.
how?
Because I was just saying me for the memes.
But then he would be a liar.
Yeah.
for the memes.
I
He's
don't play like
if I'm the
Jokic.
closest to Jokic, he's then the closest to Jamal Murray.
And you the closest to.
Shaq.
Bruce Brown. How am I not Bruce Brown?
Jalen Pickett.
Jaden Pickett got some body on him.
He does hit jump shots too.
Yeah, I'm definitely more Bruce
Bruce
Brown.
Brown, and then you would be
Valanciunas.
boom.
Yep. Zeke Naji, but I can give you
okay.
Valanciunas.
Nah, what about more
I know. I like Zeke Naji low key. I low key like Zeke Naji. I like Zeke Naji. Remember Zeke Naji showed up for a week and we was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke Naji. Zeke Naji. I don't say he's closest to Sabonis as a knock. Because, I mean, the Sabonis we was talking.
feel like it.
The Sabonis we was referencing was the Sabonis of last year.
Yeah.
Y'all going off of Sabonis that barely. I don't even remember Sabonis this year.
No, you don't remember
No,
anything about
he's
Sabonis.
played.
He
what,
came back
15
and then
games?
he was gone super
Yeah, so-
after that.
Get well soon. Domas.
It was just more of like a Jokic is such a one of one, and I just think you would have to do astronomical things to be the like closer to Jokic to me.
I mean, really, the only one that's really been closer to Jokic is Embiid.
Yeah.
Yeah, an MVP.
I like those conversations sometimes because it can be fun. Because I think there are one-on-one players like closest person to Wemby. It just really isn't though, but
It's Chet.
It's something. It's got to be.
Yeah, literally,
Close,
it
the
is
closest. He's not close,
Some
but he's
people's gonna
closest.
say Bo.
There you go. Hey, good answer. No, do what you just did. He ain't him, but he the closest. How you were just breaking everything
Chet
down.
is-
He's the
Chet is.
closest.
Yeah,
He's the
that's
closest.
probably Chet Steph.
Muff was really saying Bobo is Wemby.
That
You just
was
need more
crazy,
opportunity.
bro.
That was literally
That was
just
crazy.
Shaq. That was Shaq
crazy.
was the only
He didn't
person
want to
pushing
say
the
Shaq. That's your
agenda.
boy. He want to say.
It was just Shaq. Yeah, you just give him minutes, he can do the same
He
thing
said
Wemby's doing.
motherfucker, so he would have to
Bro,
say Shaq.
no, Shaq crazy.
He crazy as hell.
You know the craziest thing about Shaq? Is Shaq can't just be like, you did your thing. Shaq always got to be like, hey.
I wasn't a believer in you beforehand.
You driving the bus. I know you had 35 and 18, but on some nights you're going to have to get 40 and 20.
Except for Jokic, bro. Go watch all his clips when Jokic is the post game. It ain't no backhanded compliments at all.
Well, I
with
mean,
Jokic.
that's the one guy he probably really can't say anything to because
That's
Jokic
fair,
is
yeah.
like, I did just have 40,
Yeah.
20, and 17.
Yeah.
So I dare you to say I needed to get
'Cause
two
I
more
remember the
assists.
Donovan Mitchell one was really weird back in the day.
What did he say again?
That was awkward.
I don't remember. I just remember it being awkward. I don't
Donovan
remember
Mitchell, because
exactly.
he said
I
whatever he
remember
said,
it,
and
but I don't
Donovan Mitchell was like, okay.
Yeah.
And he said something about Zion. I remember Zion had a national televised games that TNT was covering, and he had like a 20-point triple-double or something. And Shaq was like, I need to see more.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And I can see that him trying to, in his mind, trying to put a battery in some people back.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the greatest of all time, saying I can do more. Bet it don't be coming off that. We
I
coming
think
off
he
hater more
said,
than
I saw you
anything.
get 20, you can get 30. And I'm like,
The Christian Wood one was funny.
I
He was
remember
like, I
he
didn't know
was-
you could hoop like that. Oh, y'all just don't know ball then, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had one recently. I felt like it was this year.
They said while presenting the MVP award, Shaq told Jokic to his face he felt Shea Gilgeous-Alexander deserved it more.
Oh, damn. You just told me to go. I guess they relationship ain't.
The Donovan Mitchell one is crazy. He said, "You're one of my favorite players, but you don't have what it takes to get to the next level." Nah, that's backhanded as hell, bro.
That's not backhanded. That's directly you ain't got it.
I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know that
I
that's
see what you
he
mean. He
said.
tried to,
it was
dress
like-
it up as you my favorite
yeah.
player.
Well, they say 2 compliments and insult, and then the insult hurt a little less.
But he only gave him one compliment.
And then the insult was the worst one
Yeah,
you
bro.
can get as a basketball
Shaq
player.
will really watch you go get 40 and be like,
I don't think he actually be watching the shit though.
when the playoffs come.
Which is kind of crazy because he's sitting in the room when they're only watching that game.
I think they go back to their own individual
They do be
green
fucking
rooms.
around in there.
We was literally there.
Yeah, I
we
think they
was
go back to
literally
their own individual green rooms and snap.
Eat some snacks, get some food.
Kenny and Ernie be watching.
Oh yeah, those
Ernie
guys-
is the
those
one that
guys are-
Kenny has to watch because he got to run to the screen. I be thinking about that job. How hard that is. Like if we replace them hypothetically,
Yeah.
who is gonna be the one that's talking about some? Hey, I need this clip for the second quarter. Because boy, that's a lot to remember.
I think our roles are pretty. I think I'm Ernie.
Yeah.
I think he's Kenny. I think you're Shaq, and I think you're Barkley. I think that's how it would have been.
I think
that's
it's switched.
exactly
Bro,
what House
that's
of Highlights
perfect.
wanted it to
I
be.
think it's
D
switched.
Mills did that Shaq thing at the draft,
Yes.
bro.
I think you Ernie. I think he is Shaq. I think he is Chuck.
You think
And
so?
I think I am Kenny. Based off these two, when these two go at it, it is very Shaq and Chuckish. It is very, even if I say something to Mike and Mike deflects
What you laughing at?
with him, it is very Shaq and Chuckish.
I think you Chuck because you're a little bit more. You're way more volatile.
That's true. That's true.
I think Kenny low-key be sometimes okay with not doing anything. And I feel like that's what Mike be on sometimes.
I feel like Kenny always got to do the
You're right.
basketball talk.
Yeah, he do be inserting himself in
He
the
got
I could
to.
see Pierre going to the board.
He has
we
to
had that
like.
segment.
Even when sometimes when they go off board, he'll say something to Shaq like, "But Shaq, come on, man, he just
Yeah.
had 35. My God." He's like, "No, you play with a king, right? No, Kenny, you play with a king.
My
Didn't he
favorite-
have to?"
My favorite recent conversation with them is like, there's people with rings and there's champions. And then they looked at Kenny. It's like some people here got rings and some of us are champions. And Kenny's like, fuck you say fuck me for?
Right? What
Derrick
what
really
they
looked
wanted
at-
to do? Not
Derrick
throwing down a
really
dream?
Looked at Alex Sarr like Shaq and said, "How you feel? You the number one pick in this draft that they saying is weak."
And I personally, I agree with them. I think this draft class is fucking awful, but what do you think about it?
I forgot what he said.
He said,
He gave a good answer.
I think he said it was like, I don't remember.
Didn't he have Chrome on?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
I think
he
he
was
said it
flat.
like gave him an extra chip on
My
their shoulder.
Uber driver the other day had Chrome on.
So it's
Eee.
fake.
Maybe. He was in a Toyota, so maybe. But he had the Chrome, but like,
It's,
I can't
it's
imagine.
a lose-lose. It's either fake or he ain't got his priorities together.
Or he got a really good tip.
He got a really good tip.
And
I
he
don't know.
used it for that.
But he was, I'm like,
Lose-lose.
and it wasn't even like somebody that was like he was an older dude, and I had to like I was like double checking if it was Chrome. Like sometimes people have like different brands that look some.
It was Chrome.
It was a Chrome hoodie.
I mean, it's
I should
possible.
have like
You get a gift?
Yeah.
true.
Like my dude at Mrs. Fields
Speaking of
wearing
gifts,
a Frank Mueller.
I did say I was gonna bring you your gift today.
That's okay. Yeah.
I know I have it.
Oh.
My wife told me it's a bad gift.
Oh,
But I'll
shit.
let you be the
That
decision.
mean it's for the,
Okay.
I thought a woman was finna run in here.
The last 5 years, what are some of y'all favorite album covers?
Of the last 5
Yeah.
years?
Maybe that's a loaded question because there's so many albums that are coming
I'm
out.
gonna cheat a little bit. I just
fall
bought.
off.
I just bought an anniversary edition of MF Doom Food, and it's a new cover. That cover was cold. I like artsy covers.
Do y'all like V's album? Y'all remember the
Yes,
one?
Ganger.
Never listened to V's.
Well, the artist that did that
Damn.
did a Kobe piece.
My
Daniel.
boy.
And the reason my
wow.
wife said it's a
Shit.
bad gift because you have to have some place in your house to hang it up. I don't know.
That is not the right excuse.
I don't know.
Damn.
I feel like you make somewhere to put that up in the house.
I haven't hung nothing.
But it's
up,
like-
but I might hang it.
For
though.
symmetry reasons, you don't want to give somebody one poster. You know what I mean? So
Oh, snap.
Whoa.
He did this one too?
he did that one too.
Dang, my boy. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Now
cuz.
those are
Hey.
cold. Those are crazy.
Damn.
It took everything in my power not to keep that D Rose, and I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie.
That D Rose one cold.
Because that's like a real portrait.
Yeah.
That like look like him.
KP be giving some cold gifts, man.
Shout out to VXMEE on
It's
Instagram.
reflecting. Never mind.
That's his name. Shout out to him.
That was a good question, though. We might have to go back to that.
What, the album covers?
Yeah. Because that V's album cover is actually
It
like,
is
It was really
Underrated.
dope. It was really
yeah,
dope.
it's dope.
Dang.
I remember where we was in that drop. We was in Atlanta. That was the day after John Collins got traded to the Utah Jazz.
Was it?
Yep.
That Ganger drop?
Or maybe not that Ganger drop that Mike was listening to it really heavy.
Okay.
Maybe it came out a little while before that, but I remember we were in the elevator and Mike was listening to it pretty
Yeah,
heavy.
because Mike was acting sleep. I kept asking him, you rocking with that V's? Man, I ain't this to it yet. I ain't this to it yet.
You know, I have my young
And I
folks
know
put me
Ball
on.
Like I'm Kobe put both of us on
Yeah.
with that
How
Law
old
and
is he now?
Order.
Like 18?
That's so funny, bro.
That was years ago. He would come in there telling me, put that V's on, put that V's on. I was like, bro, come on, bro.
I'm going to give
Come on,
Kamari
bro.
his credit, too. He definitely used to always request something. I'd be like, who is this? And
Are
then
they similar to you? Ball like Kobe and Kamari?
Nah.
Ball Like I'm
we
Kobe
met
got to
both
be
of
like
them,
2 or
too.
3 years older,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
100%. He got to
Yeah.
be like probably like 24.
Hey, I can't. Ooh.
I was just talking to him a few days ago.
Ball like Kobe?
Yeah, he checked into the stream.
That's going on your
Shout out to
set.
Shout out to bro. I be seeing this
On
tweet
what
said
set?
once in a while.
Your Pee Wee the Plugs that.
Yeah, I thought you meant that one. I'm finna
Oh,
say, boy,
no.
hell no. It's coming home with me.
What's next thing?
Oh, we have.
What team were we just talking about? Oh,
We
we
just
spent a
did
lot
the
of time on
Houston
the
Rockets.
What's his name?
VXMEE. I don't know how you pronounce it. Vamit, because I think the X supposed to be an A.
I wonder
can
how
put it in the
V's
group
found
chat
out
if you
about
want.
him to do this cover.
Next team is Denver Nuggets.
Denver.
They're going to be losing Peyton Watson this summer, unfortunately.
Talk about that game last night.
Which
Don't
one?
talk about that game last
Oh,
night.
when they got.
Don't talk about that. That was a back-to-back. You know how I say you got to
Dude,
make the
they got
excuse
their
about the
ass
back.
blown
They
out.
were
Better
shooting
Knicks.
2 of 25 from 3 at one point.
Bro, Jokic
Yeah.
took like 4 threes back-to-back, wide open, just hoping one would fall. Because anything inside of the arc, he was hitting. As soon as he took that step out, brick. But he got to the point where just like, we just trying to make one. They were taking some shots out of spite.
I feel like that's the third night in a row that like the game that was supposed to be the most interesting was a dud.
Yeah.
Like that Pistons versus Spurs
Spurs.
game ended up being a dud. And then there was one more before that was like, man, we're so excited for this one, and it was trash. No, it was Celtics versus Hornets, and
Yeah.
the Hornets just spanked that ass. So like, I was so excited for this one because this is like a really tough stretch for the Denver Nuggets schedule. It's like, okay, got the Knicks in town. Knicks just ran right
We
through
did
them.
kind
Shout
of
out
mention
OG.
that earlier, but they did get Aaron Gordon back. And even though he was on a minutes restriction, similar to that Jayson Tatum stuff, he just came back and dunked.
He dunked, yeah.
He dunked. And
Immediately.
I think he could be one of their biggest keys in terms of like getting everything back on track, especially just on the defensive side. He's one of their better, like just smarter defenders that can rotate and help be the back line of defense. It's harder to kind of pick on Jokic when Aaron Gordon is in the lineup. They just know how to kind of make things work. And then on the flip side too, the non-Jokic minutes, he's gonna make those better again too, because a lot of times he runs like the small ball 5,
Yeah.
where he's mimicking a lot of stuff that Jokic does. So
I was
getting
actually
him-
surprised they did that for the first shift. When Jokic went out, it was Aaron Gordon instead of Val. I think Val got shift 3 though. He did eventually play, but they Katie Wingy on the call even mentioned like, yeah, no Valanciunas in the second shift. I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty notable. They got to kind of refigure out their rotations after adding Aaron Gordon back in.
I mean, Aaron Gordon's on a minutes restriction, so at some point, come playoff time, it might be full Aaron Gordon as
Might be,
the 5.
Because we seen what Val could do in the postseason.
Get you 20.
Give you 20 in the
but
first
then
half, then not
get you
play
20 in a blowout.
The thing I learned about the Denver Nuggets is that when they're healthy, this is the deepest Nuggets team we've seen in the Jokic era.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he went out with his injury and they were still afloat. I think they were, one game over 500. It's really impressive because they didn't look like a team that would be able to do anything. Like you mentioned, Zignaji played very well. Jaden Pickett came in and played really well. Peyton Watson looked amazing. So
Jalen Pickett won them a game, right?
Probably.
I think
Everybody was kind of.
I think he had like a 30-point
think
game.
so.
He was getting buckets.
I
down
might
the
have
stretch.
tweeted about that. Like,
either way, they just need to get healthy. That's
The
really
thing
what
I
it
learned
boils
is that
down
we've
to.
underrated them. Even in a year where we don't like, they could easily be somebody's favorite
Yeah.
to win the championship. And I just think because of the shadow of the Thunder off of their championship and how they started the year, it kind of felt like the Thunder's to lose. But I think the Nuggets, man, the Nuggets are right there. The Spurs are obviously right there as well. But the Nuggets have kind of been underrated throughout this this process of figuring, because they're doing all of this with the injuries.
Yeah.
If you can maintain without Aaron Gordon, who's the heart and soul of this team, in my opinion, Peyton Watson stepped his game up, and then you lost him. You lost Jokic. When you lost Jokic, you were supposed to, like, this team is supposed to still be trying to recover from the losses they have after Jokic was out. And the fact that they still were there yet, I think they've kind of gone underrated, even in the midst of us giving them the love.
I think
and
it's
credit.
even with the Cam Johnson pickup too. He hasn't kind of replicated anything that
No.
MPJ would.
So
even
if you let him catch his footing and he starts to, like, really put it together,
They're trying to. Yesterday, he closed the game in a blowout because they just wanted to try to get him some rhythm.
they need
It's
to.
like, damn.
Sometimes I still question how much I trust that 20 whatever ranked defense.
23rd.
Sometimes I still just be like, is this the year that it just don't work?
That's true.
Like
That's fair.
Because it's just unrealistic. I think for you to have bottom 20 defenses and still consistently just make it to.
Yeah, I made a whole video about it last week. It's the thing that's in the back of my head as well, Darrick.
Jokic just spoke on it. And one of those, they lost to the Knicks. They had a TV game against the Lakers, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, they're a good team. They can score, but we are able to score and get stops when it matters the most."
Yeah.
And so,
I would say too, for these teams that really can't, and I'm one of the people that have faith that they can turn it around. It's just I think they have too many smart guys, too many vets, too many like pieces that can do it. But I think when it comes playoff time too, when the game slows down, half court wise, they'll be fine. And again, you just got to hope that you don't go 2 for 20 whatever from 3, and give your defense a chance to get back.
Yeah.
The Knicks scored so many points because they just got a rebound and ran down the court before the Nuggets would even get back. And eventually it just got to the point where Jokic was too tired to really do much at all. So they have to really be able to kind of get defensive stops so they can slow the game a little bit down. And also, again, I think getting to the line to just give them as many breaks as possible. And also, it didn't help that they lost Jamal Murray too.
Yes.
That game.
Yeah. What, he got a quarter out of? We got a quarter out of him before he went
Yeah,
down?
he was cooking too.
Yeah.
No, he was on his way to probably having another big game. Next team we got is the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is not a new thought, obviously. Like I said, a lot of them are things I actually learned, but things that are amplified. It's just kind of amazing that out of all of the major sports, NFL, NBA, MLB, and I'll even add NHL in there, how much one player can change. Like, Myles Garrett is a top whatever player in the league, and his teams fucking suck. But you add a guy like 77 on a team that's not well built, it's like we still gonna be a playoff team regardless. Like, the amount that one singular person can hold responsibility for in basketball is just astronomical compared to, like, Shohei was on shit Angels teams for forever, and he was the greatest player ever, and it didn't matter. But in
him
the NBA,
and Mike Trout.
and Mike Trout. In the NBA, you get one of the top 10 players, you're like guaranteed to make a postseason as long as they're healthy, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for as good as they have been this season, and again, I think their record is a little bit better than kind of what they played. I think they still lack true identity and just consistency. Like they have the talent to be this, but I look around at the roster and they have defenders who are okay, but they're not absolute like defenders that you would want for the future. They have shooters that are. We just picked up Kennard, which is great, but we have shooters that shoot like 30%. Like we have shooters that struggle to shoot the ball. We just don't have nothing to really hang our hat on a night in to night basis. I think one of the few things is we gonna get to that line. Lakers will get 20+ free throws at night if you let them. But other than that, there's nothing we really hang our hat on.
Yeah, for me, it was that they're going to regret giving Aiden that player option because next year they would probably really love to walk away from that.
You think he takes?
I think he leaves.
I think he's gonna walk.
You think he's just going to walk? To where though?
The market is. I don't think the market is gonna give him what is it, $8 million that he be turning down. I don't know if the market will give him $8 million. I mean, it probably will. It's not like he's the worst player of all time, right? He's just not good.
Yeah, I
but
would say
$8 million
me too.
is not anything in the NBA for a guy.
He's gonna get picked up just because team need the center, like team needs size. But a lot of the talk on him too is just because the expectations were so high for this Lakers team.
Because
and
it's a cakewalk.
Yeah, I see what Clint Capella said.
Yeah, you can't be successful here, then where can you be successful?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of also why I was like, shit, the market might not be that. It might be dry for him to where he has to take that player option.
I see both sides. $8 million in the case of DeAndre Ayton, and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way to America. It ain't shit to him.
Yeah.
He's
If
still
he
getting
having-
paid $38 million from your team.
Yeah.
If he having comments about what they're trying to make him be, just go somewhere where they just gonna accept you. And it will be a team who just needs a roster spot that could get you for
I
the
know
low.
a team that need a big.
And if you can keep getting
do
DeAndre
this.
I
Ayton,
know a team that need a big.
how old is DeAndre
Bro, I
Ayton?
would cry.
27?
I don't even know if he's.
I don't
20.
know.
He's same draft class as Luka, so that makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
If he's not 30 yet, and you can get him for the low, you might as well keep convincing yourself that he gonna wake
37.
up.
Oh, 27. 27.
37,
He be
he
moving
might-
like 37, but 27.
Just keep convincing. I mean, the lower you get him contractually, the better he is as a player.
Yeah.
So if you could get him on a minimum, you got something going. If you can get him on a $2 million deal, $4
That
million
was half the
deal,
hype behind DeAndre Ayton. Is that man was making 30 mil? We got that man for $8 million.
$8 million.
8 mil, we could do that.
And he don't miss shots. He just don't miss.
If you accept who he is and you're not the Lakers and you don't put him as a starter, you got something. If you're the Boston Celtics, nah, Joe Mazzulla ain't going for
yeah,
that
no, no.
shit.
His ass won't play over.
Kato would
Luka
def-
Garza, here we go.
If you a Billy Donovan
Yep.
and you can get him,
He is a prime Bulls target since you got
Yes.
0 centers on the roster.
Yep.
And they always looking for team 2 guys, team 3 guys. He's a guy that the Bulls would definitely be interested in.
That shit would be disgusting.
I would agree.
I don't think I'm buying a ticket that year.
I ain't bought a ticket in a minute, Darrick, so I agree.
I went to
with that
opening
too.
night.
You were opening night this year?
yep, against the Pistons.
Yep.
They
We
won that game. Yeah, we the best team in the Central. Fuck. Beat the Pistons, and then we played them again. They bust our ass in Detroit. That was a game K didn't play, and that's when Danish Jenkins had like 30. Have we played them again? I guess it's not important.
I don't know.
But I'm looking at some other team. Like, never mind. I'm not about to put that on the Raptors.
What you about to say?
Ayton?
I mean, they have some center holes with Jakob Poeltl's back being what it is, but they don't want that either.
Is there a world where just Jakob Poeltl just comes back 100% next
Well, he's
year?
been playing. He's been starting the
Yeah,
last
he's
couple
been
games,
playing, but, like-
he just don't move
Well,
good.
Julius Randle had a move that he ain't even really do shit, and Jakob Porter was like stuck.
So you saying like next year after
"Damn, my back."
recovery,
No, real
maybe.
shit.
But tall dudes back injuries, it's not.
Would you rather have a tall dude with a back injury or a tall dude with a foot injury? Give me a tall dude with a back injury. Tall dude with a foot injury, he wouldn't even be playing. Yao Ming couldn't even play.
Yeah.
You could just have a sore
Both
back.
don't sound good at all.
Yeah, if I had to pick, it would probably be back. But it's both are shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a big dude with a torn ACL recovering than those two things.
Next team we got is the Phoenix Suns.
Is that Jordan Knox can shift the culture? He was a rookie coach coming in. I didn't know what to expect from the Phoenix Suns, and this team has overachieved significantly.
I learned that secondhand pieces are still valuable. One man's trash is another man's treasure. They have a team of guys that everybody it felt like their team was just like we need 15 players.
Yeah.
Right? We had to get things back in the Kevin Durant trade. Mark Williams is out there. Let's just go grab him. We got some young guys that we had last year, and it ended up being a really good team. I think it's another situation that shows patience is okay. Because I remember they were saying Book should chuck the deuce to try to find a way to Detroit. But I really like this team. They had another win last night against the Pelicans.
Yep.
Shout out to D Book. I'm on your bumper because who did you have?
For what?
Amin Thompson, he
Yeah.
got the over.
He
Or the
was
more.
hooping.
He got the more.
He was hooping.
So we catch it. I don't know if you realize.
I didn't hit yesterday. Cooper Flag at 16, 17.
Oh, so he had a good start. I'm on you. I'm really on you.
It's a lot of season.
I'm on you. It ain't that much season left.
It's really not.
It ain't that much.
A month? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a, what? Yeah. Like a month.
Just
and some change.
a straight month.
Like a
Because
month.
like April 14, 15.
We're not doing the playoffs too?
I mean, I'm sure we have to.
I'm
But
there.
we gonna end
On
our
the regular season.
our leaderboard on the regular season.
Okay.
I'm on. You better
But we
lock
back for the playoffs,
in.
so we
We back
restarted.
on.
Okay,
You
okay.
better
So I gotta
lock
Look, he's talking about
in.
restarting it.
You better lock
He's
in.
trying to win finals MVP, not
He
regular
did say
season.
restart at the
You don't make the
halfway mark.
playoffs though. What are you talking about restart?
What you mean?
You don't make the playoffs. is
You don't
what
got
I
no
mean.
play in or something?
Huh?
You don't have to play in?
Yeah, you got to go against Austin for picks for
Yeah.
a week to get in.
He might beat you.
DeMar DeRozan over 3.5.
Oh, see, he already failed. He said over.
I was in
No, yeah, true.
The thing I learned about is similar to
More.
Darrick, or somebody's talked about. The younger coaches is the vibe, man. You got to go get you a younger coach that can really recess the things. I feel like these old dinosaurs, they lose the locker room because they're not relatable no more. Doc Rivers is the Billy Donovans. It's just hard to relate to those dudes. You get the 33-year-old guy, he could be in the league low key.
Are they not relatable or have they not adjusted to the time?
A little bit of A and B.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
In Doc's case, probably more not
Adjusted to the
adjusted
time?
because he was a
He
player.
always gonna be
He's
relatable.
going to be relatable from that aspect. But yeah, shout out to the Suns. Even though y'all so about losing to the Bulls the other night, man.
Yeah, that was a bad
That's
loss.
a bad loss. Because they was playing Lackland Obrick. What's your favorite Lackland Obrick moment this season, Darrick?
When he gave Bam a bucket. You remember when we was talking about it in the group chat?
We did. Yeah. Shout out to you for remembering that. Because I didn't remember that till you said it.
He gave his ass a nice little hook shot.
Hey, what Drake say?
A lot
He's
of
caught me
things.
slipping. That's okay. So what?
Next team is the Golden State Warriors.
Hey man, y'all on your own with this.
Do y'all feel like this is the last year Steve Kerr going to be coaching? Last year of his contract. We've heard nothing about extension talks.
Yeah, probably.
The team is shit.
I would assume.
Who goes and gets this job? I don't think Ron Adams wanted at this point.
Like, I've heard the name Ron Adams since 2K8.
He's always an assistant on that you can go get. But Ron Adams is on their coaching staff. I just seen him talking to KD in the Warriors versus Rockets game.
Billy, it's your job, man.
Billy who?
Donovan. I don't know. I know publicly they have said that as long as Steph is here, I
They
want
gonna
to
end
coach here.
together, yeah.
But I feel like you would have had an extension already.
Yeah,
But
you
maybe
would
I'm
have
just
had it.
reading too much into
Yeah,
something.
I
that's not real.
also think of that too. That it ain't nothing because we know it's gonna get done. So it's
Yeah.
like
My takeaway was that there was already like a slither of hope for the Golden State Warriors, but once Jimmy got hurt, everything kind of went out the window. Like, Steph Curry could be at his kind of like playing at his peak for what he can do at his age right now, but I just can't see him getting past a couple rounds to get to the finals again without another like co-star like Jimmy.
I learned that Bob Myers is a genius. He evacuated the premise at the perfect time. He knew exactly the exit route, and he had that plan. And I also learned that Steph Curry did more for this organization than we realized. I know everything that he did, but he even did more. And for them to not, because I think we gave them a lot of credit that just came off the back of Steph Curry. Man, they knew how to find talent and draft. No, they didn't. They didn't. Those teams were just so good that there was a certain point where Luke Walton could sit right there and they were still going to win games. Ian Clark could get some minutes here, they was going to win games. Jordan Bell could come in and they was going to win some games. Mo Spates, Dave West, Sean Livingston, God bless you. Damn.
Patrick McCaw.
Patrick McCaw.
Shout out Jordan Bell, Mr. Cash considerations
I'm talking about
himself.
just
Bell.
anybody.
Yeah.
I could have suited up and helped them win some games because they was just that good. And it made it look like the Warriors knew exactly what they was doing and they always had the answer. And the minute that they didn't have the luxury of having these great overwhelming teams off of the back of Steph Curry, and it was time for them to really make moves and draft right, didn't do nothing, man.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing.
My one thing was that they weren't willing to be aggressive to capitalize on the Steph Curry window. Seems like they kind of willing to stay pat and hold their assets.
I feel like that was such a wrong thing to do too.
What you mean? They
the
got
Jimmy-
Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean,
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, they kind of did. The Jimmy
Yeah, that's the
Butler,
best way to describe it.
Jimmy Butler was probably the best team, but even then, it felt like it was a little bit too late.
It was too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just too late.
Only person that thought that Jimmy Butler was about to help them win the championship was Jimmy Butler himself.
Draymond too.
Draymond. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good move, though.
They
It
did
was a
look good
move.
the last 20 games of the season after they got him.
And they beat
It's
the
gotta
Rockets.
count for some.
Then Steph got hurt against the Timberwolves.
They could be having another championship one for them.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shut that down. I had some Warriors fans telling me that no, that was not beating them teams. Next thing we got is the Los Angeles Clippers.
Thing I learned is that the few young guys they have on the roster between Kobe Sanders, I'm gonna count Jordan Miller even though I think he's 26, but he's
he played a
young
lot
and
in college.
experienced, young with experience, and then Conan Niederhauser.
Yeah.
All of their younger guys are like real NBA players, and that's something I didn't expect coming into the season. Get well soon, Yannick, who's gonna be out for the rest of the year with that big fellow with a foot injury. There you go. Big fellow with a foot injury.
Mine was that they are going into another direction and it's the end of an era.
That's the same one for me.
Me too.
Derek. This team is a rebuilding team. They haven't fully told us yet.
They just haven't. They didn't want to. I guess they probably didn't want to hurry and trade Kawhi at the deadline, so they're probably just going to trade him in
Would you have-
offseason.
If it was Paul George going back to LA, and then the 25th pick in this year's draft, which is the Jared McCain pick, and then the 2 extra picks that the 76ers have, would that have been enough to trade away Kawhi, in your opinion?
To the Sixers?
To the Sixers.
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
that
not-
was what was on the table from Daryl Morey.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was?
I'm turning
Yeah.
that down. I can get something better.
And also, I don't want Paul George's contract back.
Yeah.
I
need
literally
extra.
didn't. I
You
didn't-
gave it to him because I didn't want to.
But in a rebuild, that don't matter.
Yes, it do.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, it do.
Why would I want to be paying Paul
People
George?
buy, people buy dead money all the time in the rebuild.
Yeah, I just.
But for the Clippers standpoint, we didn't want to pay him that money anyway.
Yeah.
So like, why would I trade for him?
I get what you're saying. I'm using the fact that it's Paul George. I just
Yeah.
had him on my team. We just went through this. He don't want to be here probably, and we good. We off for that situation.
Yeah.
And y'all dumbasses went and gave him what we told the world we wasn't gonna give him. So you know what? Y'all keep him. We ain't bailing y'all out of jail with that.
Yeah, maybe if it was someone else.
I also think Paul George deal is what he got, about 2 more years.
That's why I was gonna be the
Yeah.
only pushback is at least it's not the whole 4 years. It's not the beginning contract. It's only 2 years and
That's a hefty 2 years.
It is this season, next season, and then the player option on that third season.
Oh, he's
player
taking that.
option.
So
It's
Oh,
56.
If it was just the 2 years,
2
I might have
years.
considered that player option. No.
So, I mean, from now it's basically 2 years because he can't play the rest of the season anyway. He's suspended. I mean, he'll be back with 3 games left for the season or whatever the number is.
10. He'll be.
Is
back.
it 10? Yeah, because it was a 25-game suspension. Right, you're
Reveal
right.
me the package again. It was Paul George.
You want me to do what?
He wants you to show him the package.
The
It was
trade package.
Paul George, the 25th pick, which is whatever Houston Rockets ended up
Yeah.
in, and then the 2 extra first-round picks. I don't even know what
Oh,
their
2
picks
extra
are, but it's 2
first-round
extra
From the
76er
OKC?
picks.
I would have thought
I don't
about
know where
it.
they're from.
I would have thought about it. It can't be from OKC. Oh, no, the Sixers do got an OKC pick. I would have thought about it.
I'm just thinking in the offseason, what team is going to be? I don't use the word desperate because Kawhi Leonard's playing great.
Not
and the
desperate, but
Celtics-
I think Detroit could ring that phone.
Yeah. Some teams, a lot of teams are going to be calling for Kawhi.
Hell,
Especially
if
coming
New
off the
York
season
come
that
up
he's having
short
right now.
Hell, if New York come up short, they'll make that phone call.
Yeah, OG, welcome to the Clippers, baby.
It sounds like
Yeah, why
Boss
you
Man
say OG?
D-Lo.
I would assume they would probably
But I mean,
keep Cat.
we not gonna have all of those picks that they could have just gave him. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Y'all invested all that in
Into
McHale.
McHale.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard McHale jail at all this season?
No. I
haven't
haven't heard of McHale jail since he left Phoenix.
Damn.
So you ain't here when he was doing what he was doing with the Boston Celtics last
Ooh.
playoffs?
Oh, well, he was defending, but I wouldn't say it was McHale jail. McHale in Phoenix used to just give opposing guards hell.
Not Brandon Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram not
Why
a
you say
guard.
Brandon Ingram? Am I missing something?
That's how juicy he was in that one.
Brandon Ingram got some size.
Because Brandon Ingram killed him in that playoffs.
It happened to the
one
best of us.
where your GOAT was hitting all those mid-range jump shots. That's that series.
Oh, yeah. Shout out
Didn't he
to
go
my
like
goal.
14 for 14 from the
He
field?
sure
in one of
did,
those
Derek.
games?
The most efficient guard game in the history of this sport happened in that series, baby.
Wish it materialized into something.
He probably also didn't have no turnovers too, probably.
Thank you for glazing them. I'm sure he had at least one.
And one of the freestyles I did, I said, yeah, like CP3, they can't win without losing. Because he won and went to the finals and still lost. I just never wanted him to hit that bar because I rock with CP3.
Yeah.
But I don't like when
Don't seem like you do.
I hate him when you love him.
No.
I really
All
wish,
his
I wish he
Instagram
was
is
able to
his
get that
ads at
one.
this point.
Huh?
All his Instagram is his ads at this point. So
Shout out to his son, though. He
Shout out
said,
to his-
he
Chris.
said, I'm the two. What did he say? What was his caption? It was like,
I don't know.
I'm the second three. I'm the 2-3.
I don't know.
Because he's like,
I was just to a cipher the other day.
his cipher?
No. But you mentioned rap, and it just came in my mind. It was one of them on the radar, right? Is that the
Yeah,
name? They
yeah.
did a cipher like a underground up and coming rappers.
Yeah.
One of them dudes said something. I was like, that shit is so. He said they accused me of using
3 down, 2 up.
3 down 2. Oh, okay, I fuck
yeah,
with that. I fuck with
yeah.
that. He say matter of fact, I shouldn't do it because it's gonna do disservice to his bar. But he said they keep confusing me of using AI to write my bars, but I got this good because of practice. It's like an Allen Iverson artificial intelligence bar. It's like, what
okay.
the fuck? But he in the flow, it was like,
Yeah.
it was way better than that. But go watch that because they got a couple people that was on there spitting. Like our
No,
boy,
under the radars, I mean, they be having some decent
what's our
rappers
boy
on there.
name?
Frack.
Oh, fuck.
Frack?
Chris Patrick?
Oh, Chris Patrick.
Chris
yeah.
Patrick was on there. That might have actually been him who said that now I'm thinking about it.
Oh, that AI bar?
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Patrick.
We should go on there.
Yeah, we should.
Next thing we got is the Portland Trailblazers.
Mike be having his awkward pause before he transitions.
Yeah, you hosting this segment, Mike. you gotta feel the energy to know when it's time to barge back in with the basketball.
We got sometimes, we'll be ready to start a
That's
new
saying you
conversation and we
right.
come back.
Portland Trailblazers.
Me and Scoot gonna be going this summer.
Oh, damn.
Shaq.
I said,
You was the guy saying he was supposed to start over Shade.
You know, I learned that this season.
how else Shaden get fucking healthy for once? You know what I mean?
He don't have to.
Okay. Derek,
PTO.
unfortunately, mine is very similar to yours.
What is yours?
That Scoot is going to be a pretty good second team guy somewhere.
What's that second team? 'Cause
Oh.
their position is so. Could he be a Clipper? No, I got Darius Garland. I'm tripping.
His
don't know.
second team.
The Kings.
I thought
looked
about
at
the Kings.
You heard my exhale? That's because I looked at the Kings.
The Kings. Yeah.
If
They might
Dallas
take
don't
that
get one of
chance.
them guards in this year's draft,
He's not going to Dallas, Contrell. Come on now.
I was gonna say Portland.
It's tough because everybody getting guard. The Wizards got a guard now. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Hawks have a guard?
Nikhil,
depending on
but
how
I
you
mean,
look
you
at
could-
Nikhil and Dyson.
Yeah. When the Mavs still had Anthony Davis, I thought that like he could be one of the pieces in that for Scoot to go to the Mavericks. But it's not. It's not.
Why
many
would the
players.
Mavericks want Scoot Henderson? Am I confused?
Just because they're
Yeah, it's a
potential
young,
second
it's
team
just
guy,
one of
younger
the young
team.
players.
Kyrie Irving exists. Y'all know that, right?
He could be
Barely.
Behind, yeah, he could be behind him.
Damn, you can't
He
get
might
hurt.
be on a different team
You
next
can't
year.
get nah.
You think they about to bring him back completely? That's not no question that they pick up the phone if somebody called for him.
I think they would have just did it.
I think it's a lot easier in the offseason.
It ain't stopped them from doing Anthony Davis.
Well, that was Rich Paul and them bullying their way out.
Was it? How you know? You talked to Rich?
Well,
He
because
listens to the podcast.
he said we didn't want to be traded.
I'm
we
just
wanted
talking.
to
It was. We know how they.
They
how
just
they
didn't
write.
want to go to the fucking Wizards, and the Dallas Mavericks did what was best for them.
So did they bully themselves that much? Seems like they got bullied.
In all honesty, that's kind of some shit I would do. You all right, bet you want to get traded? We gon' you gave us your list, but fuck your list. We gonna do what's best for us. Wizards, y'all want them? Oh, y'all try to get y'all package bet. Here you go.
Yeah, I realize that people don't care about that.
They should never have. They
like,
never should have.
In
unless,
the back of my mind, it's like, okay, it's good for your PR if you send your player to the team that they want to go to, because then players are gonna remember. Oh yeah, when Anthony Davis wanted to get traded to the Heat, they traded him to the Heat, so I fuck with them. Players don't care.
They don't care.
They just don't care.
Do you have a bag?
Yeah.
That's really what it's.
Do you have a bag for me? Celtics. Y'all played Isaiah Stewart when he should have. I mean Isaiah Thomas when he should have been playing. Y'all made him play on a bad hip after his sister died. But do y'all have a bag? Mm-hmm. Did y'all think that Isaiah Thomas stuff was bogus? Did that
Yeah.
stop the Celtics from signing anybody?
No.
people they don't really. So I never understood.
Only time I respect it from an organization is like Giannis. If Giannis wants out and the Bucks are like, we're gonna do what's best
I
for
would
you.
be completely okay if the Bucks said, I'm getting the best trade that I can get.
They need to. I actually think they need to.
Yeah.
I think they need to.
That'd be kind of goofy if they
Because
just
like I would
whatever
feel
Lester
like
traded.
let's say the Kings offered them a ransom.
Yeah.
Hey, we are
Better
so
learn
sorry,
Sacramento.
Giannis. We are so sorry, but we got to do this.
So you gonna accept Anthony Towns on your team because he want to go to New York?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You just gonna hand them, gift wrap them to the Knicks.
I just think you shouldn't put them in a situation that is not good for them. Like the Blazers did a good job with Dame because like he wanted to go to Miami.
Why is your lip quivering?
Because I knew y'all was gonna say some shit.
Yo,
But like
you
they
need
didn't
to
send
go-
him to Miami.
You need to go and take a class on how to get that lip under control.
We need a camera specifically so the audience can see what that lip be doing.
It exposes some bullshit.
Because like I
on the
knew y'all was
way.
about to say, but like they didn't trade him to a situation that was bad for him.
Yes, he got divorced and he was away from his kids for 2 years. What do you mean? That shit
Wait.
sucked.
But no, he asked for a trade. What are you
But
talking
he didn't
about?
want to go to Milwaukee. They did exactly what we're saying we would do. They got the best trade package
But they
for him.
didn't send him to a fucking dog shit organization.
They
They sent
would've
him to go
if-
play with Giannis.
No, they took the best offer.
Yeah, they would have. If that best offer came from the Bulls, Dame ass would have been in the Bulls jersey.
Yeah, they didn't send him to Milwaukee because that's where he wanted to go.
Right. If that was a logic, what did you say? He wanted to go where?
to Miami.
So
but they
he-
said
that
no.
would have been in
But they
Miami.
said we're not
They
gonna.
wouldn't
But
accept
they also
anything.
didn't do him wrong by sending him to.
No. I don't think they did him wrong. But
Yeah.
your argument is like
They sent him somewhere where he could still compete.
And I
But
think
our
that
argument is they got the package back though. It wasn't
Yeah.
based off of the moral of, you know what, Dame? We want to
We
do
still
right
gonna
by
do
you.
right by you, but we also gonna get a fair package for the organization.
That was just one of those rare situations where both sides got
They got- yeah.
what they want.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was no Milwaukee to send, like if Milwaukee didn't have Giannis, his ass would just would have been in Milwaukee. And I also think low-key Dame didn't want to get traded. It just felt like they had to because
They got the third
Bro, I
pick.
it felt like it was the last resort. It's like he had to move on because they started bringing in all the young players and everything like that. It was pressure. It felt like there was outside pressure for him to just kind of move on too.
yeah, we did tell him run from the grind, Dame. Go somewhere better, and he went somewhere that was supposed to be better, and now he back where it started.
How would you feel?
What if I was traded somewhere that was? I wouldn't feel happy. I would feel like my order, especially if I'm Giannis, I brought them like their first championship and everything. Like, I would feel wrong. I would feel like that's bogus as hell.
You feel entitled to them sacrificing?
But also we got to remember, like, the Kings are not going to call for Giannis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so whatever
it
team
was
is
just a
actually traded for
hypothetical.
him, it's a team that's trying to compete at the end of the day. You're not sending him to Siberia.
I don't know. I think the Kings would call.
You know what? You fucking right. Yes, they would.
They wouldn't call for Giannis.
Yes, they would.
the call.
The Kings have called for everybody.
The call ain't nothing though. The call ain't really shit.
They looking for their franchise saving piece.
But
And they got him on the roster right now.
I'm trying to think of who got traded and it was like, yeah, we don't really care about where you going.
On Jerry Karolinko. Remember, he retired after he got traded.
Oh, yeah.
To Brooklyn?
He just said, fuck.
No, I
trade
went
him
into
to
the
Brooklyn?
Sixers.
No, I was away from Brooklyn.
To the Sixers.
Yeah.
You're right.
He
Boy,
just
y'all
said-
remember
he
on
never
point
came
to
back.
that.
He literally never came back to the NBA. He was 33 years
Y'all
old.
ever see that TMZ video?
which one?
Him and his wife?
I
Came
wonder
up with conversations recently, just on some random shit.
why didn't he want to play for Philly, or did he just not want to be traded?
I didn't think he wanted them. Actually, I don't know.
He probably was in Brooklyn enjoying himself. Guy that was in Utah so long, come back to the NBA. You in Brooklyn, probably was in Dumbo, got money, living life. Not saying that Philadelphia is like,
I could have bought a house in Dumbo for $2 million.
that's how I feel, Dumbo. But yeah.
Next thing we got is this one of the hardest scenes we had.
That's
Oh,
the good pacing that we like. He immediately jumped into
Yeah,
the
he did
next
his thing
thing.
on that one.
one of the hardest scenes for me was the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay, let me see what I got in my notes here.
Mine was.
You want to see what I got?
Why
I
was
did
it
write
hard
some
for you?
down.
Just because I think we talked a lot about him so much, so it's hard to find something new, I guess.
No, what I learned about the Memphis Grizzlies, they're an organization that is not afraid. They're not one of them organizations that will wait till it's too late.
That's exactly. I would say they ready to go into the next chapter. Like they didn't hesitate. They kind of just went it all in.
You know, getting 4 for Desmond, 3 for Jaren.
Yeah.
Ja may not give you 1, but the fact that you were able to break that trio up,
And you were able to walk away with 7 first-round picks.
and there's a lot of like pressure in their mind. You know, Ja had figured the OKC Thunder out. They could have brought that whole team back for another year.
Yeah.
and tried to win it again.
crazy.
Get the 2 seed again.
He did figure them out. He was up 40 on them boys.
I learned that something that I already knew.
That is crazy.
What?
That they was up 40 and
I don't know if they was up big though. I don't
They was
know
up
numbers.
almost 40 and lost.
They
the
really
game.
was up 30.
Yeah, and they lost that game.
What day? I'm gonna look that day up because
It
I
was
was see what the
game.
exact number.
It was game 4.
I learned that
Maybe he did figure them out, bro.
we have, I don't know, it's like success ain't linear in every progression, but it kind of made me sad that team is not together no more. Because that was just a team that we had high hopes for. It was just a team where they had Dylan Brooks, Brandon Clark, Desmond Bain, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, Tyus Jones coming off the bench. They had the swagger. They was tough. They was gritty, and now it's poof gone. And I feel like we be watching these teams and these young teams, and it just be like they gonna be there. Like you feel like that team is gonna be together.
They were a 2 seed at one point.
yeah.
Like, it seemed like they were
Twice,
a team
right?
that was gonna be there for a while.
And
But
it's gone that fast.
I guess that's.
The
I want to.
NBA moves on fast is another thing I learned.
I want to give kudos to the front office for being like, we're not gonna just sit around and just wait. We see that this team has a ceiling, and it's kind of like shit. Fuck it. We
I
gotta move
wonder if
on.
Is
this
that not
team-
just pulling the Darrick? Did we not just say that?
Right. I want to know if this team is still there, if they was able to get. It always blew my mind that Jimmy Butler was like, nope, don't want to go to Memphis. Because I feel like he was like the
He would've been
perfect
really nice.
guy in
Yeah.
that situation.
Unless he already knew. I know. Well, they didn't have $100 million for him. The Warriors.
No, yeah.
The
he
Warriors
won.
had 100 M's for him, and so did Phoenix.
Shout out to Memphis. That rebuild gonna be fine.
Yeah, Jalen Wells, Cedric Howard, Zach Edey, a bunch of
Yeah.
picks. G.G. Jackson, Javon Small, KCP,
Walter Clayton
Yeah.
Jr.,
Walter Clayton Jr., yep.
Another pick this
Taylor
year.
Taylor
Hendricks.
Hendricks. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
I had put down for the Grizzlies too that Ja Morant's trade value kind of feels like it's in the same area as like Zion, where it's like it's so much potential there, but it's also you're not just not paying for that much. So you never want to
Yeah.
give them away for just dirt cheap. But then again, it's like
Their
What we
value
gonna
was
do?
kind of like set, just because they're so injury prone, and they so dependent on athleticism.
Shout out to Zion though.
But Zion is playing good this year.
Yeah, he's really good.
But I just don't think a team is going to give you a boatload of picks for him.
No, but as the Pelicans, I don't think you should be looking for a boatload of picks if you decide to go that route.
Yeah.
Because at this point,
You getting your picks from Trey Murphy. You could probably get a first for Sadiq Bey.
it would kind of be like the Jaren Jackson when you got Desmond Bain and Jaren is the pick avenue. You just don't want to break even with Zion. Just
Yeah.
give me a pick.
Yeah.
Give me a pick or something.
next thing we got is the Dallas Mavericks.
That Jason Kidd, for all the ups and downs in his coaching career, he be knowing what he's doing a lot of the times. First part of the season, so much criticism about Cooper Flagg not having a true guard, and then now we see 4 months later, I feel like his just ball handling in general has improved throughout the regular season. I think a lot of that goes from Jason Kidd just putting the ball in his hands very early on.
I've learned that this team I don't think is as bad as they look.
At all.
They got a lot of close losses, which is a good
I
thing.
wish Anthony Davis and Clutch could have just stuck it out a little bit. Because next year, depending on the pick that they I think this is gonna be a fun team to watch grow. I mean, it's really fun watching Cooper Flagg. It's really dependent on who they get in this draft class. But you got Kyrie, you still got Gafford, you got PJ Washington, Najee Marshall is fun as hell to watch.
Klay
Max
Thompson's
Christie
still
is
there.
having a really good year. Klay Thompson
Is he on the last?
the
Did he
team.
have like a last year? Klay Thompson.
I think he got one more year.
Right now, they're slated with the 7th best odds in the slaughter. And if I ran one tankathon, they ended with number 9. Dang, 2 drops.
Yeah.
So you might get Nate Mint, you might get LeBaron Feiline.
In the original, if they stay at 7, tankathon got them getting a cuff at 7.
I wouldn't
That'd
be
be
mad
nice.
at that.
Y'all think Klay Thompson stays this summer?
That's a
Is
good
he trying to get
question.
his way out?
That's a
I'm
good
not sure.
question.
I can't.
I
put
can't.
a finger on
I feel like he's the type of guy that wants to compete right at the
Hey,
end of his career.
I think he's
Hey,
just-
Meg from Texas.
I think
or
he's
like
just-
Dallas or
yeah,
later.
yeah,
I think
Megan's
He might
from- Megan's
stay.
from
He
Houston.
might
Yeah,
stay.
I think he's just chilling. To be
I
honest,
think he's
with
just like getting shots.
you. Yeah.
I think he's 4th all time in threes now.
Yeah.
Derek Lively will be back next year. I really like this team, man.
Me too. For them, I had put that Cooper Flagg is so good, and whatever incoming draft pick, it's not going to make them forget, but it might make some Dallas Mavericks fans start getting over what happened. This is like Cooper Flagg has been every bit of the hype that
He done
kinda
did that
expected.
damn near already a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
it's Luka, so it's like you want to feel hesitant, but I feel you.
Yeah,
I
they'll
feel
never
you.
be able to completely turn the page, but like eventually the griefing got to end, and you got to start new. And
The
I
other
think
thing
Cool
too is
Flags-
it ain't like the Lakers is 60 and 20
Yeah, that's helping too.
running away with the Western Conference.
Yeah, he did just have 44 last night though.
Yeah, my thing was
Who?
Luka,
Oh, he gonna. Yeah, what he had like 20 something in the first quarter.
he was killing.
He gonna get his points. I love me some Luka.
My
Top
thing
ass,
for
he
them was-
better than.
I love me some Luka too, but Lord knows a
He gon-
clip comes out.
He gonna complain.
Clip come out. People think you anti Luka because you think Shea's better.
Cook came out about that.
Yeah.
yeah.
What they were saying.
God forbid I say he the third best player in the world instead of the second.
What?
Fuck.
The third? What was they
Fuck.
saying?
Third.
I ain't even see the.
I
Clip.
mean, they were just in on the conversation just like we were, so it wasn't nothing too crazy.
But more people was mad that
Yeah.
y'all said that versus us saying.
Oh, I don't know. I was only reading for the shit about me.
Was this on Instagram? I'm finna go
Both
look.
Instagram and Twitter.
For me, they were able to find some diamonds in the rough with Brandon Williams and Ryan Nembhard.
Yeah, Brandon Wilson really good, man.
Yeah.
13 points per game or so. 3
Both of
assists.
those guys were undrafted too.
I love me some Brandon Williams. Next team we got is the New Orleans Pelicans.
I learned that sometimes getting your guy, the price can still be too high. Darrick Queen was their guy, but boy, did they fucking pay for it. You know, and I'm not saying it's going to set their franchise back because who the hell knows how good Darrick Queen could potentially be one day. But every time you look at this tankathon,
Weaver State commented on me saying Dame is the most underrated player.
Oh, for
What they
real?
say?
They said agreed.
That's funny.
if I run the tankathon, and yeah, they got the 6th pick, 7th pick, it's like there's a lot of game left, so maybe they end up, you know, winning some more, and then they end up with the 9th pick instead of the 6th pick. But we talked at large about that trade. One of the craziest, funniest, and then not so funny things that happened was that Stephen A. Smith Pelican shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
him
how
and the
they've been memeing
Pelicans,
him and stuff.
which is so crazy because he did like a full 6-minute bit on First Take. And in my mind, I'm saying this is funny because he's not talking to anybody other than some social media person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it becomes unfunny when he says like, they gonna get back on track. I just trust Joe Dumars. Like, did you see the trade Joe Dumars just did
Who
6
said
months
that?
ago?
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A.
Smith.
Smith. It's like, oh shit, man.
I just love the video that they
That's your
posted of
boy.
him.
But I want you to understand, the brother can ball.
The first 3 seconds of the video had me dead because he said, by the way, I'm yada, yada, yada. And then, by the way, he did by the way twice in like 3 seconds. I was like, holy shit.
This is the #1 show
It's such a bad, it's bad. I just think it's bad.
for 10 straight years.
For the #1 show to be talking to the Pelican social media person in the middle of a TV show for 7 minutes.
But I'll remind you, I started off in Philadelphia 76ers, writing, covering Allen Iverson, who, pound for pound, one of the greatest scorers, took Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal to the finals in one game, one on the road where he stepped over a guy I respect tremendously in Tyronn Lue. Don't get it misunderstood. I love me some Tyronn Lue, but damn it, Iverson stepping over him was not only a moment in NBA, but it was a cultural moment. And God rest the soul of Kobe Bryant, because that boy responded like no other.
Hey, one thing about Stephen A. Smith, he gonna give you your credit.
He was
gonna
averaging.
give you your credit.
Mind you,
He's gonna turn something that could be 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
mind
he
you,
definitely. He's
the
really
brother
good with,
was putting up 32, 7 to 7 on a bad back. Tell Spike Lee to clap about that. Yeah, he be going on whole different his tangent game needs to be studied.
Yeah, no, the way he could kind of build up
You kinda have to
anticipation.
You know the
You think about how often he's on. He's got his own podcast every day,
Yeah.
and then he's got the political show. You
Yeah.
kind of need runtime. You kind of just have to fill time.
You know what
I think
one
he has
thing
an iHeartRadio show too.
Yeah, every day, every
you know
2 hours a day.
One thing that like hit him to his core that he didn't like when Terrell Owens was on there and say, I mean, come on, Stephen A. It's like Max Kellerman more black than you.
Oh yeah,
Hey, that got him
was
to the core, bro. That did get to the core.
that definitely hurt. That definitely hurt. That
You
definitely
ain't see
hurt.
T.O. ass on that show ever again.
Oh man, I used to love those two, but I'm good because Max Kellerman wants you to know he hip. He be like, because Stephen A. I compare Kobe and Shaq beef. You remember that scene in The Wire, season 3, episode 7? And Stephen A. like, yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, I remember. He like, Marlo said we going up on a brick. That's what the Lakers are doing. I'm like, Max, what are you talking about right now? Remember that song that DMX had where he was taking subliminals? That is what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm like, bro, Max, you like rap music. We get it, brother.
On his recent episode, he compared himself to Isaac Newton.
Who?
Max Kellerman.
In what way?
I don't remember.
No,
I
did it
just
sound
remember-
good?
Y'all
Did
ever
he make
heard-
it sound like it made sense?
Y'all ever heard him rap?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Y'all never heard Max Kellerman rap?
No.
Yeah, it got a music video when he was
real?
younger. When
Yeah, I
he was a
remember
young
all
man,
the boxer
he was
stuff.
rapping.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wiggity wiggity whack, and I'm like, he was rapping like that, like.
Oh, he was on some Eminem type flow?
Like
Nah,
this, like
nah,
that,
nah.
and like that.
Just because he's white, he got to
Right.
be Eminem.
No.
But I tell you, when he got in the booth, he was not afraid.
These last scenes fucking suck, Mike. Let's run through these.
Next team,
It's
Utah
gonna be a
Jazz.
Kings fan, like, man, y'all really had me.
I was waiting all episode.
What I learned about the Utah Jazz is that Mike was very early to the party and fucking right about Keontae George, man.
Yes, he was.
That guy is an absolute stud, and hopefully he continues to get better and better and better because they're going to need him to go to the next level if they're going to turn into a play-in team or playoff team next season.
I learned that they have a plan. I used to think that this team was just doing whatever. Hey, let's just. But it seemed like they actually got a plan. They went down and got Jaren Jackson, the front court of him, Laurie Markkinen, and Walker Kessler with the emergence of Keontae George. Ace Bailey has looked good relatively recently. They got a plan. They got some type of idea what they want to do, and it's fun to see these teams that we've got accustomed to being at the bottom actually show promise and show a certain direction, because that's all I've been asking for. And I wasn't thinking we was gonna get that this year. That Jaren Jackson move surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was they don't. Oh, wait, wrong team.
Why you read this shit like that? Like, you don't know how to read. They
No,
don't.
because
reading like this shit
I
was
almost
new.
read the wrong thing.
And
You
you
just-
read it too. It's not even a new book for you.
They knew how to get what they want without giving up anything of value. Like those picks that they traded for Jaren, those weren't their picks.
It only took Danny Ainge 7 seasons to actually get some
Yeah,
shit done.
they're like the definition of wait down until you come up. Like they done finally had like the breakout season with Keontae. They had some other stuff, and now like you can
Wait.
finally make them move.
Way down until you come up.
Stay down until you come up.
Oh, that's
Stay
what you
down.
meant. Stay down.
You
till
said
come.
wait down.
Yeah.
I meant to say stay down if I didn't.
Mikeism.
But
Stay
anyways,
down till
like
you come up.
now that they have finally found some young people, players that they like, they did buy in, like y'all said, because there was a time where I just felt like they was only doing business transactions. Every time you see the Jazz do a trade, it was just like they helped facilitate a trade for a second round pick. They're helping. They're just pushing a pick away. They weren't actually being progressive with what they brought in.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
I think you're still laughing at the stay down till you come
No,
up.
I'm not. I'm not. It's some deeper shit. it's some deeper shit. KB said, Mike, let's fly through these things. That boy Mike, I feel like he got his most talkative on the Jazz right there.
That's my team. That's my second team.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Now
you know I gotta wait
now
for
he
my
just
boy
talking.
No,
Keontae.
that's his second team.
No,
Who they
that's-
play against last game?
They played against
Hey,
they played the Wizards a couple nights
just because
ago.
that's his second team, I mean, you got to watch them.
Oh, I think that's exactly what that
They
means.
suck right now. He's just claiming them.
Oh,
So
Yeah, how I'm supposed to watch?
What's
this
their coach name?
you bogus as hell.
We
Now
are
you
Party.
Now you bogus.
What's their GM name? What's their owner name?
No.
Get out my team. Hey,
The GM.
hey,
You need to know. What's the GM name?
that's
Former Celtics.
Just said it 6 seconds ago.
Danny Ainge.
yeah.
That ain't his team.
And then Ryan Smith is the owner.
I didn't know Ryan Smith, but I do know Danny
I
Ainge.
only know him because it's the most generic name out of all the owners.
Ryan Smith. Yeah, they just Googled his name. Hey, give me a name.
He might not be real. That ass might not be real.
Last team, Sacramento Kings.
Guess what I learned about the Kings, Mike? Absolutely nothing. I think you got to watch a team to learn something from them.
I learned that Russell Westbrook
Okay,
is
there
an
you go.
amazing leader.
Yes.
I love the interview he had a couple
With the
days ago.
media?
I don't know what he was talking about.
Nobody
what
does.
statement,
The media was asking what was going on.
but for
Well, he
him
was
to,
confronting them for shit that they said about the organization.
But they was asking for like what specific part. He was like,
No, my favorite part is some dude did say something. It's like, y'all, the worst team in the league. And Russ was like, yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he responded like, "Did you expect us to win a championship this year? Nobody really expected."
But
it.
He basically did another version of so.
Yeah.
Was it a failure when Michael Jordan didn't win a championship for the first 7 years of his career?
It was just funny when he had that. Was that a box or a purse?
It looked like one of the boxes
yeah, no.
that you put your phone in so you don't be on your phone too
Yeah,
much.
but he got like a watch out of it.
But no,
Put it
I think
what?
that was definitely like a bag, but it was
It was one of those fashion, half
that shit had to be
shit.
expensive. I
We're
mean,
just not in this right tax bracket.
$9,000.
Yeah, we're just not in the right tax bracket to know. Anybody else, Kings?
Yeah, I learned that the Kings have a lot of more work to do. I don't even know if I learned that, but
I was about to
I'm
say.
trying to give something. I learned that they fan base show up.
I think
They
Dylan.
do.
The fact that they got people in that building, but no, in all seriousness, they have something. Maxine Ray now, I like.
Yes.
Nick Clifford, I like.
Yes.
And
Even
so-
Dylan Cardwell is
I
like
was
a
gonna say,
backup for a
Dylan
long
Cardwell.
He's
time.
gonna be one of your. He's gonna turn into one of your favorite players.
Who?
Dylan Cardwell?
Dylan Cardwell.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll see. I like him.
Taj Gibson.
Just the defense. Just defense.
I like Afro big, so I can see that maybe.
But yeah, they got something. They just need this draft to deliver.
Y'all remember Dante DiVincenzo played for them?
Yes,
Yep.
very
Yeah.
quick, very quick. That was the first team after the Bucks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they
Do you remember when Bogdanovich played for them? He was
Yeah.
cold with the kids.
I remember he had like a 30-some point game
against y'all,
yeah.
where he spoiled Lonzo's game-winning shot because he hit his own game-winning.
It's always them white shooters. Him and Chandler Parsons.
That Chandler Parsons Houston Rockets shot from the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
That's all 15 West teams. I'm so happy we split it up because, damn, if we have 15 more teams. But we'll have the next 15 on Tuesday, right? Is that the goal?
That's the goal.
That is the goal. Shout out to Mike.
We got like a
hosting
month left in this season, though, for real. I'm so ready for the playoffs.
Me too.
Playoff time is definitely gonna be fun, man. That's definitely like the.
I need a team for this playoffs.
The Knicks.
Everybody got a team. You got your Lakers. You got the Knicks. You got the Knicks too.
If
And then-
Hornets make it, that could be your team.
Who?
No.
Hornets, Kobe
No.
White.
You know
I don't
that's
think
my
so.
team.
That is.
You know that's my
I was
team.
just saying
I
for the
fuck with
Kobe
them,
White.
but
Don't
I-
get your ass beat.
I want if I'm
You
gonna
gotta go
pick a team.
Spurs, KB.
That's your team too, ain't it?
Ooh,
You love you some Vic.
I know
I do love
another.
Vic.
I know
A
another
normal
Bulls
amount.
fan that's rooting for the Timberwolves for Io.
He's a
That's-
Timberwolves guy.
That
Yeah.
might
I'm
be the
definitely gonna be
That might
rooting for the Timberwolves.
That might be the Timberwolves. Vooch is on a contender. Kobe White is on a contender. And Io's on a contender. And
Contender?
Kevin Huerter is on a contender.
Yeah, Kevin Huerter.
Kevin Huerter's on a contender.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
gonna be hard
what'd
not
you
to root for the
question?
Timberwolves.
Kobe White on a contender.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They got Anthony Edwards and Io. I'm all in.
Those are your boys.
Yeah.
And Dalen Terry plays for the 76ers.
Does he? I think he got waived.
Nope. I saw a tunnel fit the other day.
Okay.
He's still there.
Shout out to DT for getting another
Javon
job.
plays for the Magic.
Javon played for the
We got a lot of Bulls that's in the playoffs this year, man. You got to pick which one that you want
And
to
Javon actually get minutes, man.
Yeah.
That's just like the dopest shit ever.
Did
Man.
y'all see that Paolo Banchero shit?
No.
They lost a game.
Something with him and Mosley, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
I ain't see it, but I'm
That
just.
their relationship is like broken.
Yeah, so they lost
Paolo
the
had
game.
threw shots at
Exactly.
Jamal, and then Jamal threw shots at Paolo.
Post game interview, Paolo say the reason why we lost because other teams adjusted at halftime. We don't really adjust.
Oh, I see.
And then Jamal Mosley say, they just play harder than y'all. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he said. He also said sometimes you
Man,
don't need to
50
make
million.
adjustments. You just got to play harder.
Yeah.
I thought he said something about paying somebody $50 million.
Oh, if he did,
One of them are not going to be there next season. One of them.
Hey, you know the organization going
Track
to
record
choose.
goes with the coach.
Yeah, they
the
should
player.
pick. They should pick
Yeah.
Paolo over Jamal
go.
Mosley for sure. Y'all see those true shooting numbers between him and Cade?
No,
Apollo
but
and
I've
Cade?
seen. I just know they nasty though.
Like they're both bad, or like Cade is just.
Paolo now has a higher true shooting this season than Cade Cunningham.
He did pick it up though for a little bit. Like
I feel like when Cade have bad games, they're like real bad. But like when he's real good, they're like fucking really good.
Yeah.
But
They was just using that Rick Ross empowerment meme. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No.
yeah, I know exactly what
You
you're
know what
talking
I'm
about.
talking about? Okay.
It's like this one is
Harassment versus empowering or something?
yeah,
yeah.
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 I mean, Cade's team is the best team in the
Yeah,
conference.
of course.
And it's also
just
it's
think
like
it's
they take difficult shots, but damn near Cade has to. Paolo will settle into some of those
Paolo
difficult
kinda
shots.
has to too.
I think he has to, too. He just sucks at it.
Well, he was good at it before.
Yes, he
He's
has
just
been.
He's just having a bad.
That's why you can't give up hope completely.
I just never understood that. You got to be patient with guys.
You know he's the worst mid-range jump shooter this season?
Who, Cade?
No,
This
Paolo.
was Windhorse who said that. We have a guy on a $200 million contract and a head coach at open odds with each other. It's not in the shadows anymore. It's wide out into the open. So, yeah,
Somebody's not.
they got to figure that out.
Yeah, man.
They got to figure that out. What y'all been on? What you was on yesterday?
Shit, chilling. I was
You're getting closer and closer to your wedding.
I
March
am.
now. We officially in March. So what is it, 2 weeks away? I mean,
Damn.
2 months away?
I gotta
It's
get my
early
shirt.
May, right? Or is it late May?
middle
Middle
May.
May 17th.
May 17th.
I was thinking about maybe going golfing that morning with y'all. I don't know, because it's at a golf. It's by a golf course. So
Yeah, that's
Let
a
us know,
we
baby.
went to that golf course.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he had that incredible shot, and we couldn't find the ball until before we left.
Yeah, and it ended up being right outside the greens.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But me, you, us three, and Terrence?
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy that Terrence said we talked about that.
You're
Yeah.
not invited, Mike, sorry. Hey, I will be down.
Yeah,
I will be 100% down to play some golf that day. That'd be
yeah.
a good way. That's a good way to start off your. Yeah, bro. Let's go play some fucking golf.
That's the golf course where we had the cigars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I remember
Yep.
that. That first tee is so much pressure because the
So much
whole
pressure.
Yes.
the whole clubhouse was right
Is
there.
watching.
And those cigars actually they had tasted good too.
Yeah, those were some good cigars.
Yeah, we had bought them right.
They
there.
had everything. They had the cigars.
They
We
had
had a
the
couple
liquor.
Oh,
of
y'all
drinks.
bought
Yeah.
some cigars there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, they had a little cigar section, and then you can get.
We
your,
need to go somewhere. Y'all know who Cass Holland is?
No.
Cass Holland is a golf cart girl.
Yes. Yes.
We ain't
Yes.
missing
Yes.
no. Yeah,
Because
that's
we only play 9s. We don't play 18s.
That's
Oh, you talking
true.
about with the golf carts?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know if I'm gonna be.
No, we got golf carts, but we need the golf girl cart that
That'll
pull up
pull
that
up,
make
yeah.
you a drink.
Yep.
I want a Long Island iced tea, and we be buying the drinks, but like having somebody that can make them and do that's a different. But we haven't been to a club,
Yep.
right? We go to a pub and then we haven't played the 18 holes because that's a full time day. Terrence asked, he said that's a full day commitment.
Yeah, it really is. Especially depending on the pace of play for the other people. You might be out there for 4
I learned
hours.
that
maybe.
at push set. Sometimes it depends on the people in front of you how fast you're gonna get through it.
That's how you trying to get into a conversation. Punch
Yeah.
check?
Hey, yeah.
I
Same
hate
thing.
I hate going to push check and you get behind like a big ass family.
That's what I'm
We was a
talking
big ass group. Remember we went on like a gazillion.
Oh, yeah.
But they
Everybody
be
had
nice
their-
sometimes. They'll be like, you can go ahead of us.
That's what we do at the golf course because y'all out there, it's 2 dudes really out there trying to grind. Go ahead, just get in front of us, man. We taking our time. We laughing at each other's swings.
We done
Derrick-
lost 3 balls this whole.
Derrick gonna look for a ball.
Derrick gonna look for a ball.
He gonna
for
look,
sure.
boy.
He need a shot clock.
He know that thing is damn well out of bounds. He just still gonna go look and look.
The
and
one
look.
we played in Lombard, I remember you hit a ball by the water and you spent like 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, it's probably in the water.
Yeah,
but you just looking around
drop.
the edges the whole
Just
time.
drop.
Cause when I hit it so far, but it looked like it landed in bounds, and like I was like, I know it landed in bounds, but I couldn't find it.
Real life need AI shot trackers.
Yeah.
They got those.
They do?
Not AI, but they definitely got the smart balls.
Don't you feel like that might change the trajectory if there's something in the ball that's tracking it?
Probably.
Do you
Right.
feel that same way
Probably
about like the
affects
basketballs when they have the stuff in it?
I've
nothing
never
in
shot at a
basketballs.
basketball with a tracker in it, personally. So I don't know.
Do you think there's stuff in basketball tracking them?
I don't know.
They have like tracking stuff like that.
Will it make like count your makes and misses?
Yeah.
Just through the ball?
I don't know if it's the ball or I'm pretty sure they do have
The
the
Hornets
ball.
had something that's in the rim.
It was in the
It
rim.
was letting me know the trajectory of my shot,
Let
how
me tell you
accurate it was.
how it hit the rim and everything.
everything.
One of those.
Stuff that I couldn't even understand. Every shot I took, it was keeping track of every shot.
I know sometimes like the shooting guns do that. They have advanced ones that do that. But,
Yeah.
I never knew of any balls having anything in them that track them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can just buy one. I think they're called like auto checkers or something like that.
That 75th
World-
field,
yeah, smart
that's one of my
basketballs.
favorite ones. We ain't been out there in a minute.
75th field. Oh,
Of course.
Yeah.
It says that it's smart basketball features a sensor that tracks makes, misses, swishes, releases, angles, spin rate, shot location.
Damn.
Both indoor and outdoor.
There you go.
And I don't even know
Like
what that's just
how
like
much does it
what I
cost?
could get.
That's like a $500 basketball. Imagine somebody take this shit at the Y.
$130
Is it
from
Wilson?
Spalding.
Oh, Spalding?
So I can get something with similar features from Spalding for $130.
Spalding balls suck.
You know the funny thing is, you don't need all
You
that
just
shit.
killed all our
You
potential
don't.
sponsorships, by the way.
You just don't need that.
Because I think this right here on the set is a Spalding.
Yeah. They also sponsored the NBA. They can't suck.
Well, I mean, we played with them when we was at the Bulls Arena, and they are just the grip on them is
No,
insane.
that's just an NBA ball.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the way
just
it's
not
supposed to be.
used to it. That don't mean it suck. You
Right.
all on them.
I'm just so used to the classic Wilson that, or
You talking about the door we use at Lifetime?
yeah,
With all the cushion.
Bro, they not for the. Imagine they use that ball in the NBA. I don't even know. I feel like there's the difference between that ball and that ball with all that cushion is like night and day.
When I see him throw that ball.
I could damn near palm the Wilson ball, and my hands are not. My hands are not.
Boy,
even that,
Kawhi
like,
just
crazy big.
flying. Switching hands.
Derek, how you feel about DJ Moore getting traded?
it hurt a little bit. We got a second round pick.
Why?
But
We did get a
Why?
two.
What you love so much about DJ? I don't even want to disrespect DJ Moore, but why?
he was good with us.
Yeah, he
He
was.
helped shift the culture a
He
little
was
bit.
cool.
He's a
Playoff
good
run was
teammate.
crazy.
He was cool, but he wasn't a guy where they
He
traded
had
him.
the
It's like
game winning touchdown to beat the Packers. I don't know. It was some good moments with DJ.
We got a two out of it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got a second round pick, so
That's-
yeah, I'm happy. So
And we got other, like, Luther
yeah, it's
Burden
not like
was
our
great.
receiver room was ass. So like it was just like damn, DJ gone, but it kind of hurt a little.
I don't
but it's-
understand NFL cap stuff. I just feel like all the best players be getting moved around so often. People getting waived. Like, oh, he's
That's
just
the
a
thing.
Pro Bowl.
That's the thing I don't understand.
Yeah.
They
Like
just-
a player would players get traded for draft picks.
that's understandable. But when you turn on, it's just like they cut.
just somebody that was
Kyler
really
Murray.
good.
Kyler Murray just got
he
waived.
got cut.
The
It's like,
starting quarterback just got waived.
we don't do that in basketball. You don't even just getting cut, bro. But that's
DeAndre
because
Cam Thomas got
DeAndre
away.
Ayton.
He's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Even Cam Thomas, yeah. They saying Kyler might end up in our division, too.
Kyler
On the
Murray?
Vikings.
On the
Vikings?
Vikings, yeah.
Right. He love that.
Damn.
He love that.
They don't give up on McCarthy that fast. They gave him 1 year to start.
I hope they don't. Let Nine keep playing, please.
Nazareth product.
Yeah, I drove past there a little while ago. I was like, damn, J.J. McCarthy used to play here.
That would be crazy for them to give up on him after 1 year of starting.
Well, he's been injured for the first official year, and then he was injured a bunch last year, too, and then he sucked in every other game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Kyler, you'd only have to pay him the minimum because he's getting paid $30 million from the other team.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It would kill his confidence. You probably can never go back to him. So that's maybe what they're thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, exciting shit still.
Baseball season here.
Baseball season's here.
When's the first game?
MLB The Show comes out next week.
First game is probably
They start in April, right?
got to be like a month away because they ended the
Opening day is
World Baseball Classic.
March 25th.
March 25th.
Damn, is this? Yeah,
Yankees and
baseball
Giants.
players don't need a break. They gonna leave World Baseball Classic, get right to it. Who in the Giants?
Yanks.
What about the White Sox? Who they first game? Remember we went to opening day against the Giants and we was outside trying to get in. All we was hearing was
Yeah, Kopech was just
Oh,
giving
yeah.
up the booty. Opening day for us is against the Brewers. Is it at home though?
March 26th.
It's not at home. It's in Milwaukee. So our home opener is probably the next series, I would guess. I'm not. Shout out to the White Sox.
What about the Cubs opening?
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to games, it's got to be a Cubs game, unless the White Sox have us out. Everybody here's a White Sox fan.
The Chicago
I'll throw the
Cubs.
first pitch.
I would love to see you throw a
At
baseball.
my little
I'm not
birthday
gonna be able
gathering,
to
I
get
had the
across the
Murakami
plate.
jersey.
Huh?
I had the Murakami jersey at my birthday gathering yesterday.
That's what's up.
It was hidden.
I might get the what's the kid name? Roach, the first overall pick from this year.
Yeah,
Might get him a jersey,
Custom?
get his jersey, get a custom.
yeah.
I just don't know what number he would get in the big leagues. But he just hit his 8th home run of the year yesterday.
They had a Colson Montgomery in there. Remember Colson Montgomery turned up? I was like,
I'm
I ain't know he
excited.
had it like that.
Yeah.
The Cubs home opener is Thursday, March 26th against the Washington Nationals at 1. We would be here. We would have to come here, do it Thursday morning, and go right to the
I'm
thing.
okay with not going to the opener, but we can get to a couple games.
Christian gonna be like,
Who's that? James Wood.
Christian gonna be like, I got 2 shorts I want to do. Then we'll get y'all out of here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got to invite Christian and Austin to the game too.
Yeah, they live
Austin
down the street.
came to the game, right?
They look close. So
I don't remember. if
You
Austin-
came to a game with us?
No, I don't think he ever went to
Oh,
a baseball
okay.
game. Yeah, they live right there.
Yeah, they in the area, so shit, it's an easy little commute.
Yeah. Hey, it's another episode of Numbers on the Board. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all weekend, get y'all some rest, and we'll be right back in a couple of days. We got small ball on Monday. We back here with numbers on the board on Tuesday. Wednesday, you know, it's teed up. And then the rest of the week is nothing but numbers on board all week. Get ready. March Madness is around the corner. I need y'all dialed and locked in. My money on Mike this year out of y'all three, if knowing what's going on. Mike be hitting the group chat like, hey, man.
He been early to the party, for sure.
Hey, man. So do y'all due diligence before the diligence do y'all. You understand what I'm talking about?
I understand.
We gone.
Sound like your father.